Yep, you got it. You got
Okay.
it. Ready, player, read.
We are live.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, Twitch.
I'm green.
Someone clip me power. You know what? I could just. Now no one can hear Loki on the stream. What a sad
Aw.
tragedy.
Loki,
Use
Loki.
power.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Bree, aren't you gonna conduct the sound check?
Are you? Oh, speak. Oh, speak. He says. I did not hear him say speak. I'm sorry. Artok.
You're reading your new book, aren't you?
Artok.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Oh.
eating. Here,
That
present.
face.
What's my name? I'm sorry.
Wow.
Eat your cookie.
He's good. Okay. Next is Loki.
Yes, what? Huh?
Sorry,
You-
Loki. We can't hear you.
Bree, unmute him.
He's not. He's not muted. He's not muted. I was just kidding. Loki, please speak.
Monster. You monster.
We have no way of knowing.
I know. Yes. No.
You not hear me?
I don't know. I'm waiting for a thumbs up. What?
What?
Turn him up a little bit. Okay. Okay, Loki, go again.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Forever
Okay,
in
lyric.
in our brains.
Yeah.
Hey
cultural.
Loki.
It'll be a meme in 100.
Hey Loki. Hey Loki.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call me mommy.
Oh no.
no.
Mute her now, mute her now, mute her now, mute her now.
How's her volume?
I've been sitting on that all fucking week, you guys. Like all fucking week.
How's
Why
her,
would
how's her
you do
volume
that?
though?
At this point,
Why would you do that?
Well, you won't let me fuck your sister, so I'm gonna have to fuck your dad.
hey Jay, move your mic where it's not in a direct line from your mouth. That'll help with some of the breath stuff we're getting.
Sibilance.
That.
One.
Peaks.
Hello, hello, welcome. This is Frankie. Welcome, come on in. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Riggs, you don't know how irrationally angry that makes me.
I'm so sorry.
No, in the best way because it's so relatable.
Adalina.
Oh man.
Test
fuck
1, 2.
Sadalina.
What, you think you're better than me?
Call me daddy.
And we're, you know?
You're not as sexy as I am, Sato. It's better when I say it.
What you talking about? I'm Enrico Suave.
Oh man.
Hey, Reeks, I just want to remind you that he's your friend.
I just want to remind y'all that Sato and I are playing bards in the next campaign. Y'all are
I'm
in for it.
scared.
Oh yeah.
Reeks.
Oh man.
Bree, were you maybe possibly not paying attention because you were reading your new supernatural gay Chinese love fanfic?
What
Or
the
Kindle
fuck?
book.
Well, there's a lot to unpack with that.
Wait a minute.
You forgot the historical part and the paranormal
Yes,
part.
yes.
You
I
might
said
have said
supernatural.
paranormal. You did say supernatural. Okay. No. I was posting a GIF from the show based on that book on
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Which
Facebook.
which one of the three that you've become obsessed with over the past 2 weeks?
The obvious one. Anyway, how's her
Please.
voice?
Please change your shit to dark mode. What the hell?
I can't. Okay, look. If I put it, okay, let me show you why I haven't been doing dark mode. Much as I would like to. Look,
Also,
if I go to
I'm
dark
really
mode.
quiet.
Oh, they fixed it. You weren't able to read the. Oh wait, maybe not. Test. Oh, they did. Okay, you weren't able to read the chat messages before. Someone type in chat. Okay, they fixed it. Then never mind. You did, Artok. I win by default.
Oh no.
Okay, everybody's good. We can.
Okay, everyone's good.
All right, all right.
All right.
And my deaf ears. If my deaf ears can't hear y'all, then there's a problem. Wait, that makes no sense.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Okay.
Stop reading your freaking
I'm
book.
not! We're just sitting here in awkward silence!
Oh, okay. That's why you're laughing?
okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you're laughing.
I am!
All right. I guess I will say hello and welcome to the Lost Whispers of Phandelver, where the whispers are lost. Maybe.
Or our
Yeah.
minds.
And we
And the Delvers are
all
fanned.
wished that some information was whispered, so we didn't.
Where the whispers are lost and the Delvers are fanned.
Oh, the Delver isn't
Aw.
found. The Delver is with the Rock Seeker.
Delver.
And the Delvers don't matter.
Oh man. Okay.
I got your
I'm
right.
I'm a fan of the Delver.
God.
Bum.
But
Oh,
everybody has to
just
get
need-
it out because we
You just
haven't been here in a week.
You
so
need
we have to
crickets. You need crickets.
just a little. Oh, I do need
Now,
crickets.
download crickets, and whenever someone makes a
Yes.
bad joke, you can just play crickets.
Oh, that's brilliant, Ray. I'm totally doing that by next session. Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Thank
I was
you.
surprised we
Really,
didn't
I'm
No,
I'm
surprised
writing
you're
that
not
down.
trying to figure out how to pull that off now.
I have thought about it actually.
What? Is there a mime stuck in the corner over there? What the fuck?
I know. I didn't
What
realize.
is that?
It
We'll
looks
write
like
it in.
a
It's
cool
fine.
background cover,
It's
alright?
it's actually canon now.
I
All right.
want whatever is hanging up. Under the
How
arc.
can we-
The gold shiny
Let's
thing.
start the
Oh.
game.
Yeah. Yep. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Okay. Having been unknowingly drugged. It's always a great way to start, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The
Loki,
kids call it roofing.
Loki experiences a hyper-realistic dream of swimming deep in some kind of an ocean of purple fog. Hearing ritualistic chants and a threatening voice, he sees a shape in the fog representing a circle and triangle surrounded by a very odd shape. Waking with his clothes drenched, he frantically sought out Artok for a piece of parchment. As he began drawing, Artok also recognized the symbol from an ominous scroll that he had acquired. With everyone finally awake, the group heads down for breakfast as Zasira, looking exhausted from her night with Lyric, follows behind. Talia, not feeling well, remained upstairs. While discussing the dilemma of the missing supply caravans and finally planning to seek out Rockseeker, the group is also curious to visit the mysterious town vendor Frankie. Also during breakfast, Loki, Artok, Azel, and Lyric discuss the different symbols they've seen and their possible relation to Extractor Denzin, Zealgrub, and groups like the Order of the Eternal Night, the Order of the Eclipse Night, and the Order of Cade. Suddenly, and without reason, Azel leaves the inn in the storm and rain and heads out into the streets by himself. Loki and Trix, concerned about the warning Sato received about someone in the party being hunted, follow out to look for him. And that's where we're going to begin tonight.
Wait, I want to correct you there. I don't know.
You do not.
I don't know. Trix does, so that's why I wandered out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone out.
yes.
Sorry, didn't want to call you out.
Yeah. No, thank
Oh,
you. Thank
okay,
you.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, who is the shortest member of the party?
Shortest?
Loki.
No, you don't. That's out of character.
No.
That-
This is
that's
something our
metagaming,
characters
Onk,
would know.
Actually,
metagaming.
she's not wrong. That is something our characters would by lining them up. And I
Loki-
think it's Loki.
Loki,
is.
Loki is canonically 1 inch shorter than Lyric.
It depends on if you're going by height or by weight. I mean,
Short
Loki's horns got to
implies
weigh like a
height,
couple pounds each, right?
Sato.
And are you measuring the top of his head or the top of his horns?
Fair question.
Do his hooves count?
Where does the satyr
That's
length
right.
begin?
If,
Where
if
does
he's
it end?
wearing horseshoes, does that inch count or not?
Any hoozle.
If-
Do horses have lifts? That's what I want to know.
If a satyr had 4 legs like a star, where would it?
Calm the
That's
fuck
Fuck,
on,
that got me.
guys.
Oh my god. It's gonna be a fun night, I can already
Where
tell.
does a regular satyr's fucking dick hang? Is what I want to know.
Right.
Sorry,
As,
Bryce.
Oh, damn.
Right, he said to the right. You heard it here, folks. He satyrs
If you remember the
hangs
old,
to the right.
if you remember the old
This week
Hercules
on
cartoons,
D&D.
satyrs don't wear pants.
Okay, moving on.
It's underneath the fur.
You started it.
So it's a little
Oh,
mushroom head
yeah,
under the
you
fur.
heard
the
That's right.
Satyr-
Satyrs
Started.
Sexual Auxiliary.
Which is story
Tonight at
relevant.
9.
I think it's relevant.
Jesus Christ.
To what? I'm not
Oh,
sure, but
Lord.
it's relevant.
Your GIF is surprisingly becoming more and more relevant. Actually, it's not even surprising. It's just
What, just
becoming
like-
more and more relevant.
Just like Jesus showed
leaving.
up in the chat.
Leaving.
Was it Jesus leaving or Jesus
No,
coming?
it's,
Comes in,
it's,
sees, and walks away.
Jesus
Mm.
poking his head in for the side, looking for a second with a straight face, and then just exiting the same way he came in.
That was when they were doing the mommy daddy bullshit.
Oh yeah. My God.
All
Why?
right. Our
Can
turn.
we get back to the game,
Yes.
You want to
please?
call me daddy? You can. I'm not gonna object.
Jay.
I like how the music made everybody stop.
I know, it's funny.
We're like trained dogs.
Oh,
Cued by the music.
It's funny. All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did come back in.
Artok,
Yep. And we
Yeah.
went on an adventure.
where is your token?
oh
here you
yeah,
are,
we
here.
did. That's right. We got lost as fuck.
All right.
Our tokens need to be moved, Loki. I'm just gonna move mine over by the door.
Oh, thank you. Here, I can do it. That's fine too. That's fine.
Loki, move your character. There you
From
go.
what I remember, I was identifying a mirror.
You
Someone
were.
just dragged me off the map. What the fuck?
Oh no!
Because you're outside, Loki.
I'm just saying. Someone else moved my
on,
token.
I-
We went on an adventure.
I just got
We're not
yoinked
here
across.
right now.
All right. Artok.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
In front of you.
I'm sorry.
I love you, Loki.
Loki, why the ominous
It's
ass
awesome.
laughter?
No, that was great. That put me in the spot. It was good.
Go ahead.
All right. Artok, with the events of the world spinning around you, time moving forward, people brushing past you, Toblin with his random greeting, and well, what you've all come to know as just Toblin being Toblin, walking around with food and whatnot, cleaning up the bar. Your focus becomes very sharply, focused on this mirror in front of you. All of the edges and the curves, Artok, from the back, and you can tell that it's some kind of metal right on before you even begin to perform your ritual. To your eyes, it's maybe a pewter or a silver, but it leaves some kind of an odd residue on the back of your hand, Artok, as you kind of remove your hand and look. You can see as you flip the mirror around, it has a fairly large insignia or kind of molded spider on the back, with its legs spread out, if you will, framing the back of the mirror, kind of in the middle, up to the sides. And all 8 legs are kind of evenly spaced. You can clearly make out a very interesting kind of knotwork pattern that kind of follows the edge of the mirror. Now, as you flip the mirror around, Artok, because I'm assuming you do, you get a good look at the mirror, and your reflection as you gaze into this mirror. Something different about this mirror, Artak. It shows you your reflection, but everything seems darker, contrasting against the lighting here in the inn. Almost like you're looking through a door instead of a mirror. You can see little tiny hints of, for a second, of light that kind of emanate from one central point of the mirror, in the middle of the mirror, Artak. As you begin to flip it around, you notice different colors start to shine out. There is an interaction begins to happen with your amulet as it begins to slowly warm up. You can feel it on your chest, Artak.
You can feel the amulet?
You can. It begins to warm, not to an extreme level, but to the point where you can feel a difference in temperature.
I'll pull my amulet out. Does it
Yeah.
look different? Like, even though I can feel the heat coming off of it?
Roll a perception check. We'll go ahead and tie this right into your thing.
There's too many sheets. Hold on. Alright. Set perception?
Yes.
5.
7.
Or 7.
Power roll.
I know.
Nice.
The only thing that you are sure about, Artak, is that the material that the mirror itself is made out of seems to be similar to the material that your medallion is made out of.
Okay.
You're taking it as almost maybe like a pewter. It seems too solid though. There's something else there. With your ritual, Artak, we'll go ahead and say, for the sake of it, there is no card for the mirror currently, but you get the sense that this mirror is just radiating magic. There is abjuration magic, there's conjuration magic, there's illusionary magic, there's necromantic.
So, do I recognize the spider insignia based on my background?
Roll a history check, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a high one, but
Right. I figured it would be. Let's see if we get a high roll. That's really what I want to find out about. 22.
22.
That'll do.
Yes, you can make out there's a very distinct similarity between this spider and a certain spider that is worshipped by different races. Well, mainly the Drow.
Uh-oh.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Not that one. Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's a very ancient mirror. You can tell the mirror
Lyric
has
was
seen an
freaking
age.
out for-
It doesn't really have any scratches on it as much as it's like, it's seen use.
Right.
It's probably seen the inside of a drawer for maybe 100 years, and I don't know. It's old.
It's like tarnished, kind of.
It
Okay.
is.
All right. Is Lyric still in there, or is she? Where's she at?
I was pretty sure I had stayed inside
Yeah.
because he was identifying my mirror.
Yep. So
Yeah, weren't
you're-
you like
So
looking
I
over my
think
shoulder? or
We're just
something?
like,
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't know,
put you in
it's
the
not-
wrong spot. Lyric.
Yeah.
No worries.
yeah. I think Loki and Talia were who? Not Talia. Trix were who went outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep closing
So-
my thing. Hold on one sec.
No, you're good. Yeah, I was just sitting needing breakfast, waiting for you to identify the mirror before I took off.
All right.
Is there so on the bar? Is there like a bar towel or something?
There is.
I'm gonna put a silver piece down on the counter and take the bar towel, and then I'm gonna wrap the mirror in it, and then hand it back to Lyric, and just
Okay.
very
Paying Toplin for taking one of his bar towels, really?
yeah. It's called theft.
It's
Something I'm sure you're very
building a
well
good
acquainted
rapport.
with.
Take care of us for a week.
Shots fired. Damn.
So the guy who picked my pocket. Anyway,
Not successful.
I hand the package to Lyric and just say, like, just be extremely careful with handling this. You're not the only. When you look into it, you're likely not the only one looking back.
I looked into it when we were in the Clue game.
Oh no.
If I were you, I'd throw it into the ocean or destroy it.
God damn.
That bad, huh? So encouraging. I'm just gonna look down at the towel, be like, I saw something, but I just... In the moment while we were trapped in that place, I didn't think to really pay attention to what I saw, and so... Alright, I'll be careful with it, but at some point, I do want to see if I can't see what I saw again. I think it's gonna help us.
I would caution against that. Strongly,
Yeah.
violently.
I know, that's why I'm telling you about it. Hey, I only hid it from you for like 1 full day.
But yeah, so I guess now that we've identified what it is, and
Okay.
I don't know.
So
I guess
what
it's not
is
an
it?
immediate threat.
Is it just like a magic mirror?
It's something. You said it. Reese, you said you don't have a card for it, right?
Not yet. I will though. I'll have a card for you next week.
Okay.
Well, I will just share with Lyric, how it resonated with my own amulet and how things haven't gone well
What's with all
around
the-
that. So
What's with all of our magical items hanging out together? That's kind of weird, right?
It's very odd.
it's extremely odd because where I come from is far across the ocean, and I was never has interacted with any of these items before.
Well, I mean, I came over on a boat too. I don't know. You saw the thing on the back of it, right?
Yeah, but did you get the mirror? How long have you had that mirror?
I got it in the Clue game.
Right, so you didn't come with it across the ocean.
No, I was talking about my own amulet.
Oh, okay. I
Right?
misunderstood. Sorry, I've been drinking.
No, you're
I
fine.
Artak just puts his beer down and just like, all right.
No, I got this in the Clue game. It showed me those symbols we were talking about earlier, and there was like a drow kid playing with some human kids, and like some soldiers came up. It was weird, but I didn't pay too much attention to it because trapped in a weird Clue game. This was in that room at the end of it all. I'm guessing you saw
maybe Toblin has an idea of where he picked that up from. I'll just say Toblin plays it pretty fast and loose with these magical objects.
Yeah.
He's walking away. Did he hear me say that?
No. No.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, did he overhear? Like,
I should just do these things when I I always pull back. I don't know why. Oh,
So,
funny.
did you see the spider on the back of the mirror?
I did see the spider.
Is
You
it
know what
I
that
think it
means,
is?
right? It is. I wouldn't want to say their name here, but yes, my guess.
Oh, that gives me a migraine. Well, I'm gonna dash this upstairs and shove it into the bottom of my pack where nobody can find it.
Okay. You got it. You got it. It's a good idea.
As I'm groaning about spiders, I'm just gonna
So you're just kind of like putting it in your pack upstairs, and
yeah, I'm just securing it back in my pack because I'm not carrying that thing on me. I'm not stupid.
oh, I understand.
So as we're talking about the spider, though, I start to like rub my like left shoulder, like pretty hard, and then kind of put it away. Like it would look very uncomfortable.
I have a question, Reeks. Do I have my
You-
drumsticks on me, or are they in my bedroom?
We will get to you in a second, sir.
I was
I
just
don't
curious.
know. I think you
Yeah.
probably have them on you. I would imagine, maybe, or maybe they're in your room. I don't know. I don't know.
You good there, Artok?
I just like kind of like do the windmill arm, just like yeah, fine, just like an old battle wound. No need to worry. I'll just stop rubbing it and pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, Toblin comes back from the kitchen with some more drinks. He kind of passes them out here, gives one to Sato, and the early day. Sometimes it's good to get your day started with something a little bit spicier, you know, depending on what you have intended for the day.
Oh yeah, hair of the dog in it then.
Yeah, a little bit in
with
there.
this fucking.
Hair of the dog if you never stop.
Yeah. I'll take it and drink it.
All right. And at this time, Sato, you notice Azel walks in. He's totally drenched from the storm outside. Azel,
Yes.
you walk into the front of the front doors of the inn here. You have the floor.
I'll just come up into the middle. Excuse me. Of everyone. Just be like, okay, sorry about that. Are we gonna get going here soon?
I think Trix and Loki went out looking for you. Where were you planning on going?
Wherever everybody else was going, I thought we decided to go to this guy called Frankie.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm headed. I'm gonna look at Trix and Artok and say, hey.
I'm not there.
Or sorry, Lyric and Artok.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just be like, hey, you guys down for this Frankie dude?
Throw back the rest of my beer, throw my hood up. Say, sure. Let's go see
Do we know where he's at?
where's he at?
Was it Trix
Yeah.
and Loki supposed to show us where he was?
They told us.
no.
Miles mentioned it too to me and
Miles did.
Talia. He's at
Oh,
the
okay.
he's at the headmaster's little town hall.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
A little visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. And Toblin notices Artok. He kind of walks over to you and is everything okay, friend? You seem a little uncomfortable there. Just
Not looking forward to seeing Harbin.
Oh, Harbin. Harbin's not so bad.
Yeah.
Harbin has a lot on his shoulders. Kind of being pulled by many. Well, that's a story for a different day. You should go see Harbin. Give him my regard. I guess I suppose you're on your way. I can't help it over here. On your way to see Frankie. Yeah. You can't miss him. He should be in his office.
He's the
Yeah, you tell Harbin that when he throws you in jail.
harbinger of bad news.
Get out. I push Sato
Get
towards
out.
the door.
That's funny.
I'm
Is
gonna
every-
follow Sato and Artok out.
Okay, you guys.
Before we go out, Sato, the only one here with any manners, who knows that Talia mentioned wanting to come see Frankie, is going to head upstairs and check on her.
She doesn't feel good.
Yeah, but I'm going to
Oh yeah,
double
wasn't she supposed to
check.
feel better by now?
Yeah.
She got
Yeah,
Medimix.
she had a migraine last week,
It's
and that
okay.
one was going on.
Yeah, we'll play it out. It's all right.
I'm just going to do a double check. I'm not even going to go all the way in. I'm going to walk to the top of the stairs about this far in, and I'm literally going to yell down the hallway, Talia! We're going to see Frankie. You want to come?
Do you respond?
Oh boy.
Um.
Oh boy.
So, Talia is going to. What do I have around me? Can I ask? Like,
Sure. You have. You're sitting on a pretty nice couch here. Pretty comfortable. There's a couple of chairs in front of you. One a little bit more elegant, kind of on your right, as you face forward. There's a small table sitting in front of you, with a little candle, and also something that isn't actually pictured on here is there's a little on the edge here, where the other table is over here. there is a little pail of water, like a little pitcher of water, and a little bowl for like washing up.
Okay. So Talia is going to roll off the bed or the couch, stand up, walk over to, like, not even acknowledge Sato yet. Walk over to the bowl of water. Pour. You said there's like a pitcher and some cups.
Yeah.
Pour,
like it's like a bowl and yeah.
Pour like into a cup of water. I'm gonna look at the cup of water for a minute and just throw it in my face.
Okay. Perfect.
Just like splash, and then I'm gonna like sit there for a minute. And then I'm gonna put the cup down. And I'm gonna look up at Sato and say, "Okay, let's go." I'm gonna follow you out.
That's awesome.
I gotta look at her and just go, just try not to breathe on me. We'll be, yeah, anyways.
But no, he can stay.
Oh boy.
Nice. Okay.
Oh boy.
Nice. All right. With that being said, Lyric and I'm sorry, Loki and Trick.
I
Yes.
can't wait for Talia to find out. Like, where are our two short members?
Mom's gonna be mad.
Mommy and Daddy are mad.
Jesus.
No, Dad was supposed to be left on duty, and he's drinking.
Not my fault.
Artok isn't Dad.
Our talk is Dad.
Fuck, our talk
No.
is Dad.
Artok is
Artok
drunk.
is
uncle. I
drunk
already
uncle.
decided. Yeah.
No. Our
Ghost.
talk is Dad.
Our talk is Dad.
Sato is drunk uncle.
Yep.
Our talk is Dad. Talia is mom. I'm the teenager that gets stoned behind the Pepsi refiner, the Pepsi plant.
Pepsi.
I don't know why I said Pepsi, honestly. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
What's Hazel?
If I'm dad, you're all
You
fucked.
up.
That's why you're
Retarded
Dad.
cousin.
Hey.
You're the redheaded stepbrother.
Damn.
Sorry.
Damn. Accurate, but damn.
How is that accurate? What the fuck are you, Loki?
A redheaded stepchild who gets beaten like he stole something because he did steal something.
Hey, this is why you're Dad. You make the best joke.
I do.
uh,
Just see it now.
hey Loki, do you happen to remember what direction we were going in?
Yes,
Sure as hell
I
They were
remember.
going. I'm pretty sure y'all were going toward the bathhouse.
Yep, we were going towards here to go check out the.
No,
place
we
with
were looking
zombies.
for Azel.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, but they were
But you
going
couldn't
towards the
find-
bathhouse because y'all couldn't find
yeah.
him.
Yep, and
No,
I
what we
assumed-
did was we rolled to see what direction.
Yes, and that's the
Yeah.
direction y'all are going.
True. Yep. So I would like to hand the floor to Loki and Trix as you begin to head north on the path here that you're very familiar with at this point. There's kind of a hook to the left here up ahead that you take, and the mud. To say that the road here is muddy would be a gross understatement. It's a mess out here. You are already covered in mud from your feet all the way up to about your knees. Kind of caked.
One of the perks of wearing boots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the storm is raging all around you. It's pouring out here. It's just coming down in buckets. And you have the floor.
All right. Well,
It is early as well. My apologies. It's probably about 8:30 in the morning, maybe 9.
all right. Well, Trix, let's head over to the bathhouse, see if we can find Azel there. He may have been worried about the zombies getting out. I mean, I know there's a stream nearby. We can stop by there if you want to wash off a little bit.
I don't know that there's any point.
What do you want to do? You just want to stop looking for him?
No, I mean, I don't think there's any point in washing off at the stream. We're just gonna get back on the same muddy road again.
Not if we cut through the forest. Across from the bathhouse.
You
And go to
really
the
think the
smithy?
forest is going to be any better?
I mean, the trees will have cover a little bit.
Maybe.
And with the roots and everything, the ground won't be as muddy. It'll be a bit more sturdy.
Scooch.
We're gonna make our way to the bathhouse.
Okay. So, as you approach the bathhouse, Loki, roll a perception check for me.
Oh dear.
I would say both of you go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Both. Yeah.
Disadvantage. Selected. Perception. Where are you?
right.
Oh boy.
As you pass the blacksmith, you hear the sounds of hammer on metal consistently. It's very hard to see anything more than 15 feet in front of you because of the rain. But as you approach the bathhouse, you do kind of get the idea that there's a kind of maybe a silhouette of a body in the doorway.
In the doorway.
In the doorway.
Okay. Phrasing rings.
I'm trying here.
The bathhouse?
In the bathhouse, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna notice that, or
Yeah. I would say Trix probably would notice it first, and then you would notice probably pretty quickly after.
Does the person look like ominous or anything, or is
hard to
just
say.
a person?
Hard to say. It's a shadow. It's a shadow of a silhouette of a form.
I'm gonna look at Trix and say, "Hey, that may be Azel over there."
Could be.
Wow.
We're gonna go
Well,
towards the
the
bathhouse.
bathhouse is supposed to have staff members.
Orcs don't shower.
That shouldn't be
Wow.
ominous.
Racist. I mean,
met me,
true.
orc?
Still, it's racist.
So
Okay.
don't-
I'm refining our talk's role. He's not the dad. He's Southern dad.
I am
How
not.
dare you? I'm actually upset about that.
I am a half. I only half shower. Thank you very much.
Anywho, so I suppose we just keep on waltzing to the bathhouse.
Okay.
How close can we get before we notice something's up?
If something's up, we don't know that something's up. It could just be honestly, it could just be the person who works at the bathhouse.
Right. All right. Well,
Yeah, your call. What would you
Just
like to do?
because he pointed it out doesn't mean it has to be ominous.
I mean,
I mean,
As you
Spectre.
approach, how would you like to approach the bathhouse? I guess is the easiest way.
well, I'm gonna mess up and immediately give away our position by yelling out, "Azel, is that you?"
Nice, nice.
fucking love this group, you guys.
Okay, let me. Wow.
Oh dear, are we about to have to roll for initiative?
Oh my God, natural 20.
Oh shit!
Jim.
Here we
Punish
go.
Finish them.
You see, now that you are within range, you see the both of you that there are probably about 3 or 4 bodies inside here as you
What?
approach.
What kind of
Bodies
body?
or people?
Pe-
There
pe-
is a
people.
difference.
People.
Yeah,
not,
that's
not,
a big
not
fucking
bodies.
difference.
We use the term
Phrasing
silhouette.
rings. Phrasing.
I was about
Yes.
to say, what the fuck happened in the bathhouse?
No, there are about 4 forms, people, if you will, not bodies,
Yeah.
alive bodies. They seem
Rings.
to be. They seem to be. Yeah, Chris is like, what? I thought that same thing. As you kind of look in, it's hard to see. One notices you, Loki, immediately, and looks over at you. You can see it's a large, very tall, like bigger gentleman, with a very long dark cloak, with kind of a reddish clasp. It's really all you can see at this point. It looks like a moon from your point of view. And inside, there seems to be some people, like maybe loud conversation happening.
I'm gonna kind of lean over to Loki and go, that doesn't look like one of the bathhouse people or Hazel.
Yeah,
That's
something.
a weird outfit to be wearing if you're working at a bathhouse.
Something seems up here. Let's just keep walking by the house, and then we'll take a ride up to the ruins. Just keep
Well,
walking.
hold on. Is it still a...
Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Shh.
Okay, fine. We'll keep
So-
walking for now.
So one body, or one head reaches. I'm sorry. One dismembered head. I'm just playing.
Wait, what?
One of the people kind of lean out the door. You could see him kind of like look over at you, and then
I would
Get back
say that at this point I would be wearing, my boots, my jacket, etc.
Mhm.
And my tail would be curling itself further and further out of sight.
Sure. Sure. You are.
Did we notice him kind of poke his head out, or
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah, that's hella
Eyes
sus.
forward, just eyes forward.
The door then shuts behind.
All right, I'm gonna kind of lean over to Trix, and be like, that was hella suspicious. I think we should head back to the inn.
Yeah, agreed?
Let's hop this fence right here and go through the woods.
Sato said something about somebody being after somebody. And
Wait,
I look
what?
over and notice that he's
Yeah.
shorter than I'm short.
Trix,
Oh,
you notice some
No.
kind of I would say with your passive perception, Trix, you notice there seems to be maybe a town guard kind of in the forest here.
Where in the forest?
In between. Here, let me move him for you.
Just put a marker or something. Well, there's no reason why the town guard would go after us, right?
It's hard. It's hard to hear what he's yelling, but he seems to be yelling.
Is he still
something.
yelling for that same kid?
Well, he is a town guard.
Ree, you need to put that kid on stream. What? The kid's name is Ige.
That's true.
Yeah, I can't find a GIF that says EK. Okay.
Close enough. All right, Trix. Let's just hop over the fence. Let's avoid that guard.
Yeah.
Hop.
I think maybe going out on our own may have been a mistake.
Yeah, if I had known, let's kind of speed up. So we're gonna kind of cut through the woods right here.
Loki,
Oh dear.
roll a perception check, Loki. Since you're, I would say, both of you roll a perception check.
With normal?
Just normal. Yeah, just normal.
Oh, thank God.
21. You guys are lucky. Lucky.
Wait,
All right.
is that not
Y'all's
just
bad
fan-
luck from earlier is good luck now.
I know, it's true. Loki, or sorry, Trix, you begin to hear over the rain and everything, as crazy as it sounds, for whatever reason, your focus, because of you being who you are and having to live the life that you've lived, your ears have become very adjusted to out of the ordinary sounds very quick. And this is no different. What you hear is the very fast turning of a doorknob over the rain.
Oh no.
Loki, you kind of get the tail end of it, but I'll go ahead
How
and give
tall,
you guys.
How tall is the wall behind us?
It's probably maybe about waist high.
So if I was to knock us
ruins,
both down, it would probably hide us.
You could certainly try.
We're probably gonna go try and hide in the woods. So probably the best bet.
All right, if that's what you'd like to do, I'll give you a little bit of time here. Since
my
you
instinct
rolled
is
high on
going
your
to be if
perception.
that doorknob's opening, we need to be gone now. And if we try to get behind the trees, we're probably
Yeah.
going to be seen. So my instinct is going to be to quietly, knock, and then try to force him down to the ground.
Okay.
And just try to go prone on the ground and hide and
Oh,
pray.
thank you, Talia. You're so sweet.
Do you?
All right,
Are you?
you'd like to kind of dive over the wall.
No,
and
we're
kinda
already
crouch down?
over the wall at this point.
Okay, I would like you to. Well, tell me what your plan of attack here is.
Well, like I said, I would hear that. I would whisper in just on sheer instinct whisper, duck, and then attempt to force him down to the ground, just like hand on like his neck, back, shoulder area.
Sure. Let's see here.
And I would be falling with him at the same time, just trying to drag him down with me on next to me.
Sure. Roll a dexterity check for me, Trix. Loki, roll a dexterity save.
Well, that's the question: is
Well,
does he resist?
I mean, in the spur of the moment, that's a good question. Do you resist? 'Cause
I
if
mean,
not,
I kind of
mean-
trust her, so I would not resist. I would be
Yeah.
surprised, so I guess I would roll for that, but I wouldn't be
14.
resisting much. Is there something you would like me to roll though? Like if I trip her?
So well, since you're not resisting, we'll go ahead and just let hers follow through. And
Roger
you're
that.
so lucky again with my 13. Even with my +1. All right.
Okay.
No, trying to go against the decks of a rogue. Sorry. No,
It's
I'm
true.
gonna knock on wood because that's jinxing myself.
I actually have a roll here, which is hilarious, but I keep failing them.
Ree, there may have been a birdie toe in front of your camera just now. FYI. No, there was a toe.
All right. You kind of manage to duck down behind the wall here at a pretty high point of where the ruins are, and at this time, you hear the door open, and you kind of from your perspective, you can see there's their guard to your left. Didn't really get a good look at you climbing over because I guess he was looking in a different direction. That's what the dice say anyway. So from this point, what would you like to do?
Well, considering the things have happened in the past and my instincts, I'm gonna remain dead still and dead quiet and just kind of
Okay.
put
I'm
my
just going to lay there and listen as well as I fucking can.
yeah, because something's up. So I'm just gonna trust and be like, all right, what's going on? I'm just gonna right now. I'm hyper aware, trying to listen and not make a peep.
Hold on 1 second. I was not expecting this so soon, but it's all right. It's all right.
Hello, Reboob.
I mean, I didn't really bring my pack with me, but I am going to, as quietly as possible, unsheath one of my daggers.
Sure. So you get the you get a glimpse, I would say. Both of you do. Kind of over the rubble here as you're
Or maybe through
on
like
the ground.
crack right there.
Yeah, it's probably a good spot. The rain's coming down, the thunder is loud, and you're covered in mud. Both of you are completely filthy at this point, but you're very blendy, I would say.
Nice.
Roll a stealth check for me, both of you.
Oh.
Normal?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you did say they were penny.
I did.
Well, I am wearing black
I'll
and
tell
now
you what.
covered in mud.
I mean,
Yeah,
but that's
roll
even
it
different.
with advantage.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll it with advantage, both of you. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I'll give it to you. She's lucky too. Wow. Oh man, that would have been a disaster. You see a form, very, very clearly coming out of the house here. He kind of looks around, kind of pokes his head out, his neck real long, real far out, looks around the corners, and then kind of looks over, sees the guard standing there, and kind of dips back in just for a second, and then realizes the guard isn't looking in his direction. He dips out of the house, quickly makes his way this way. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with an 8. Awesome, Reeves. I love these dice. They're so good. You begin to see him walk away. It's a tall form with a very long leather black cloak with a hood. Very ominous looking person.
Not the guy with the red cloak.
No.
He failed the vibe check.
I will give you the floor.
So, do I hear anyone else trying to come out of that bathhouse?
Roll a perception check.
Normal?
Yeah.
Hey!
You do not.
God damn. Oh, tricks.
So, just the one dude, and he's moving away from us.
Yeah, he seems to be, from what you can best tell, Trix, is that he is combing the area. Like he's very, very frantically searching the woods. He's moving up and down kind of the road here, kind of looking, just trying to get an eye.
Who, the guard or the
looking
guy
for somebody.
moving?
This guy here.
Ah,
Tall, dark, and ominous.
Not
He's kind of
bueno.
moving down the road here a little before he moves out of sight. At about this time, Sado, Azel, Talia, Artok, Lyric, you all begin to come out of the inn here. I'll go ahead and give you your token.
I'm waiting for the question to be asked. Been waiting 2 weeks for this.
Given how the guy was looking for us, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh, it's a good idea. All right. Are you
And-
using this on both of them?
Yes.
Okay. For the duration, each creature. Yeah, +10. Man, it's so good. That's so strong.
Primarily for the last part, the fact that we leave no tracks or traces.
Wow. Okay.
Brilliant.
In the mud too, of all things. Track except by magical means. Okay. This
I
is
thought
a
about,
spell,
do
so
I
yeah.
want to use this now? Because I don't get to use it again for another long rest. And thinking, yeah, this is the time to use this now.
Yeah. So as the spell is cast, Loki, you feel a little bit lighter than you normally did, and you notice that you kind of put your finger down in the mud, make a pattern, like make a design, and nothing happens. There's no drawing pattern in the mud. It's just kind of the mud.
Or maybe as he pulls his hand out of the mud, there's like no handprint.
There's nothing. Yeah, it's just a non-existent. I would assume that you guys want to move away from this area.
Yeah, I'm going to quietly say to Loki,
Yeah.
I've got us covered. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna whisper back. The guy at the smithy's a really cool guy. I trust him. I think we should head that way.
That's the direction the dude in black went. I just want to get back to the inn.
Right, but we don't know if there's anybody else.
I've got us covered. Let's go to the inn.
You
We
want to
know
cut
the
down
inn
to
is
the?
safe.
All right, let's cut down to the lake, where it's a little bit more clear.
I'd rather follow the tree line towards the smithy. We can go duck in the smithy if we need to, and then just dart across that stretch of road to the inn.
All right.
Tree cover is our friend.
All right.
All right. You got it. We will go ahead and bypass the stealth check.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah, you're both able to move here, and I would say before you actually get fully back to the inn, I'll go ahead and turn the game over here to
Move back, Trix. You're about
you bunch.
Ow.
As you step outside into this absolute horrible mess of weather that you've become quite accustomed to being here.
And
Has anyone been to Natalia?
as that happens, since I obviously would have started saying this when I got down the stairs and out of the way out, you hear me finish, believe that you let them wander off again!
Okay, in my defense, I was eating breakfast.
We didn't let anybody wander off anywhere.
And I'm just gonna turn
Yeah,
around
no.
and I'm gonna just pin our talk with the glare and say, I expected better out of you. And then I'm gonna start
Wow.
looking around for
I pull
tracks.
my cloak like really tight around me, like really uncomfortable in the rain, and I just look at her like, why would you expect that?
No, I'm just like, I ignore you. I turn my back to you. I cast shape water over only my head because I'm mad. I cast it as I was coming out the door. So I make a little umbrella over myself to keep the water from falling on me, and I start
Nice.
looking around for clues,
No,
Oh,
like where they went.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm going to help with that.
Reese, can I do something retroactively?
yeah. What would you want to do?
Okay. As we step outside, I have
Mhm.
once again picked a random human form.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be like walking around being a changeling like in town.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because I was still in changeling form in the inn. and I
what would
forgot.
what form would you like
No,
to take?
just, you
I
know,
can give you whatever
like,
you want.
No, just like, random. She's just vibing in her human form. She's got some freckles across her nose. She's kept the white hair though, so like her changeling hair is there, and her normal
What about this?
gray blue eyes, just like hanging
What about
out.
that? You
doing
think that'll
her
work?
thing. You can use my regular token.
Wow.
It's
No, not that guy.
Wow. Jay didn't even
That's
see
really
that.
good!
Rude.
That's
Jay didn't even see
amazing!
that. That was Captain Jack Sparrow.
I
Jay. You didn't even see it.
That is so rude.
It's so good though.
You don't change my token. I just want everybody to know that I'm not walking around looking like a changeling right now.
No,
Oh
no.
shit! An
Damn
ogre
it.
or a cyclops.
Okay. I was actually gonna give you like just a random normal guy.
Roll
Jamie,
initiative,
but
guys. We gotta fight a cyclops.
Oh, I have a couple people here. Here.
That's Okay, we can
You
just
and a
use my
normal
regular
random guy?
token.
Guys,
Okay.
So
you
rude.
guys, I just reached into my purse to look for something and I pulled out a D4.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know.
You have
He's the
guidance.
dice goblin.
How
That
to
sounds
know-
dangerous.
Hey,
How
I'm
to know
sorry.
if you have
I
a
will be
D&D
right
addiction?
Back. I have to go use the restroom.
No,
I was
no,
just like-
I think Sato gave you guidance, and that's what.
I was just like, wow, what's in my purse that's poking me? Oh.
Or D1.
Do you
Signs
want
to check for to see if you have a D&D addiction.
Do we all need to take a little break here to pee and all that?
I mean, I don't have a. I mean, I don't. Sure, whatever. I don't
think
have a
Jamie might
D&D
have-
addiction.
Jade's
Oh.
here.
But
I'm here. Alec.
Okay.
Alec went to go pee.
Oh,
He said
Alec.
he'd be
you
right
guys,
back.
you
Yeah.
guys, you guys, you know my brother put on Sweeney Todd. Where'd it go?
Bye, Reboot.
Ah.
Bye.
You know my brother, my brother put on Sweeney Todd at his school, right? So
Yes.
on closing day, because I was sick, I didn't get to go. On closing day, he just comes in and he presents me this.
Aw.
It doesn't say anything; he just hands it to me, and I go, "What is it?" And he says, "It's Pirelli's Miracle Elixir. I stole it."
Oh my god.
So I have a bottle of fake pee.
Nice.
It
You
looks
might want
like
to go to the doctor and
everybody
get that
gets
checked
bottle
out.
of
If it's that color,
I know
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
pretty
dark.
fair right
Okay,
there.
we were
I
talking.
think so.
We were talking about cool mechanics. Apparently, also in Roll20, you
Well,
can set up for
You say it's really
for
dark,
those of
but
us
it's
who can
piss
shift
mixed
form.
with ink.
because
Oh, nice.
apparently you can use it for druids too. You can set up like a roll token where I can pick what token I have.
Oh, that would be. All right, I'm
idea.
gonna figure all that out. Don't worry. We're
Find
gonna
out.
go
Please
through.
do, because I would like to use that as well for
Really,
altering my level of
really
disguise without
Yeah.
having to bother you.
Yeah, no, I
That's what
totally
made the
will. I'll
trick
figure
Hey.
that out.
true,
All right, guys.
said
We
I'll find out
I will.
more about that for you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna do a bunch of research here too and kind of get on it. So, all right. I would like to hand the floor here to you group. It looks you got a pretty big group here. Again, it's pouring out. The weather's horrible. It's miserable out here. You have the
I'm
floor.
not miserable. I'm fine.
Except for Talia. Yeah,
I'm
Talia's happy.
very upset and
Yeah.
wet.
Yes.
Sato's not that.
I
worried
don't
about the
even
rain.
care. I'm living my best life.
And I would say, what is the?
You're
I-
not
I'd say-
talking.
Where's the front
Oh.
door of the town master? Is it down this street, or is
Right
it this
That's
way?
it.
here.
Yep, it's
Oh,
that big
right
orange,
there. Gotcha.
orange house. Yep,
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
it's very close.
assume everybody's following suit and just slowly start making my way that way.
Your
All right.
assumption would be wrong.
Making my way.
Downtown, walking fast.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
guys, we
This
still
is
gotta, we still gotta,
Patton's home
we gotta
base.
find,
Hey,
we gotta find.
Wait,
Trixie and
my
Loki.
my non-existent monetization. Baby's voice is too good. I've been demonetized.
All right,
We still gotta find Trix and Loki, guys. Why are y'all going there?
everybody's moving.
Do
Kind of
we hear
south.
him?
I'm not. I'm looking around
do
for
not.
tracks. See where
I thought
those
we were
two
going to
dude heads, those duddy
I would
fuddies
say,
went.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
only
gonna
15
help.
feet away, so I
I
assume
was
I'd
gonna
hear him.
help Talia.
yeah. So Talia, I would say, you and Azel, are you guys kind of hanging out here together?
I'm looking.
We're
I
gonna
am
try to find Loki and
after
Trix.
after I yelled at our talk. I immediately started looking on the ground to see if I can figure out any sign of where they might.
Sure. So I would say Azel,
Adventure!
roll a perception check with advantage, and Talia just roll a regular perception check. I
Uh,
want to see here because Azel has really incredibly stupid high passive perception. So
I do.
we're gonna see if this matters. But
Perception.
I rolled.
oh wow, he rolls an 8. All right. And
You
this-
dodged a bullet there, bud.
here goes the rules of D&D. I mean, your passive perception is better. So, Azel,
Yes.
you can make out that there are hoof tracks heading north on this road. They look very, very familiar to you, as maybe one certain satyr might leave. They are heading in a northeasterly path here. If you'd like to follow them, you can.
I would like to follow them. Where exactly? Like,
This direction.
okay.
Now, can
All right.
Sato quickly respond to when he yelled out? I'm just gonna yell back at him when he first yelled out that we should look for them. I'm gonna say they want
Yeah.
to follow you, so yeah, if you want to look for them, that would be probably a good idea on your part.
If we don't want
up
to
to you.
look for them together,
I mean,
Strength in numbers here,
I
barbarian.
mean, they followed you out the door, so I'm gonna call that your deal.
I think he's saying it's your fault.
I know what he's saying. Thank you, Lyric.
I just wanted I
Awesome.
just wanted to be clear.
Listen, I found some tracks. I'm going over here. You guys have fun.
All right. I would say you could probably get to about here, Azel, before. Is anybody going with him? Just by himself? Talia, are you following him? Yeah?
Yes, Talia's going.
Did he say anything to Talia about seeing tracks?
He said,
Oh
he
yeah,
said
I
everybody.
pointed them out. I pointed
Who?
them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You're not
Okay.
there.
I said I found some tracks. I'm gonna follow them.
Right.
You guys
Oh,
go and have
sure.
fun.
All
So
right.
that's what I said.
All right. Yeah, they head up the path here. Looks like they're heading towards the Triport Trail from where you're at here. But you could definitely see that the road kind of hooks to the left up here coming up. It's
Okay.
you can keep tracking if you'd like. I'll
Oh,
let you.
no.
I'll go ahead and
Alright.
allow you to use your tracking.
Oh no,
there.
look, do you realize what we've
as
inadvertently
you-
done?
Yes, I will. will
I
continue
see
to
what we've
track.
done.
As you
Oh no!
as you move kind of closer, Talia, are you following as well?
Yes, I am.
You see kind of
Where is
off in the distance just a little bit. There's a form, Azel, kind of up on a hill, kind of looking around different directions.
Mhm.
So I will.
Sato and Artok. I'm with Sato and Artok. Where are they?
We're walking to Frankie's.
South
Oh,
Yeah, we're
and
just right.
left.
okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You zoomed in too far, didn't you?
No.
As you begin to walk north, Azel
Jay, breath.
and Talia, you quickly see before Talia does, Azel, and actually before he does, and let me just double check. It's raining with disadvantage.
And I'm not being stealthy.
That is a 12. All right. You're not being stealthy.
No, because I have no reason to believe
Oh,
that he's shady.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
And I
And it's
just now
raining and
noticed
stuff,
him.
so.
Yeah.
You're all pretty covered in mud here. You could see that there's a form up here. He seems to be focused on this area of the of the town for whatever reason. You can see that he's kind of moving around in erratic motions. He's kind of like moving in one direction and then moving back and then moving in another direction and then moving back.
Can I perhaps
He doesn't notice you.
tell- Can I perhaps tell if he's up to something nefarious or not?
I'd say it's probably too hard right now from this perspective point of view. This distance.
I will relay to Talia that I see somebody off in the trees, and he's now moved back into the trees. What should we do? Should we continue?
When can I see? Like, I want to do something as soon as I can see.
Well, you
I
haven't
get to-
yet.
I haven't
You
yet.
haven't. You haven't.
Okay.
Yet, no.
Even with me pointing him out to her?
Yeah, so it's weird, even though you rolled really good. What you see, Talia, is a tree line and just buckets of rain in front of it.
Well,
The music got surprisingly epic.
I am going to inform Talia remain close, and then I am going to continue down the trail.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow him until I can get in range of. Really?
We can't hear the bird. You're
We
good.
heard him a little.
That's fine.
Hey, at least he's cute.
Till I can get eyesight. I'm hoping I can get eyesight, but I'm sneaking. Like I crouched down and I'm sneaking to see if I can sneak up on where I can see this guy.
You
Well,
say
if you're
that like
gonna sneak,
crouching
I'll
down
sneak, too.
automatically makes you sneakier.
Yeah, I'm crouching
that's
down
how it
and
works
crawling
in
through the
video
mud
games.
almost, and it's raining.
I'll sneak too if she's gonna sneak and slow us down. So
You're gonna sneak.
yeah, we'll continue following the tracks and just kind of sneak along.
All right. Well, you are kind of coming up to a very open area of the field here. There's a kind of a hill to your north, pretty steep hill, and that's the last place that you saw the form. You can head that direction if you like. That's where the hoofs kind of head to the west here. They seem to be heading down the path further.
I'll confer with Talia. I'll say, look, do we want to see what that guy was doing, or do we want to continue following these tracks? Because I know, for the most part, where they're going. I can see their tracks. Should we keep following the tracks, or should we figure out who that guy is?
I'm checking. Okay, I am going to point Azel to continue down the road, and then I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Yourself?
Yep. And I'm going to creep up the hill to see if I can find this guy now that I'm
The heel. The heel.
hill.
Well, the question is, do I notice that she does this?
Wait, I pointed you down the path, like keep going, follow the tracks, and then
Okay,
I go
going,
invisible
you're gonna-
behind him.
Alright.
All right.
Talia, we should stick together.
Let me go ahead give you some kind of a marker here.
Hey Ray. Cat cam. Ugh.
Oh no.
You're the one
Alright.
who told us they shouldn't wander off alone, you stupid.
If you,
genasi.
Wow.
it's so funny. Now I have 3 groups of you. What am I gonna do?
Oh no.
A dungeon master's wet dream.
It's true.
The whole party
And
split.
all separated.
Actually, hold on.
I'm just
Should we do a
creeping up the
token
hill,
roll?
creeping up the hill to see, like very slowly, to see if I can find this guy.
Sure. I would say at this point, roll a perception check for me one more time, Ray. Let's see what you get.
Oh,
13.
oh,
Not
yeah,
terrible.
but +5.
It's not horrible. You now that you're up here, kind of on the tree line, Talia, you're getting a kind of a good look at as if you weren't here before, kind of, you know, looking at the land and stuff. You're getting a really good idea of how much ruin is actually here in Phandelver. Amongst all the mud and the debris and just crud everywhere, you can see there are very large cut stones kind of broken off in odd angles, leaving kind of shadowy dark voids underneath certain corners and such, kind of hard to see underneath, where the grass kind of curls up and hides these areas. But as you approach this tree line here, Talia, with a really nice clear look, and for a second, the rain, you know, intensity begins to dwindle just a bit.
Oh, no,
Enough
don't
for
do
you
that.
to see, just enough for you to see that there's nobody in this area.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Seems pretty void.
Go
Of anybody?
talk to
Yeah.
someone else. I'll be right back.
Sure. All right. Azel, you see Talia. Is Azel there?
Burb
Well,
trouble.
Oh.
Talia's invisible.
Bird
I
is
can't-
being scolded. If
Gotcha.
you look at her camera.
Oh, I see.
We're being a naughty little shit.
Ah,
We could
Freaking
just break for a
toddler.
moment to just watch her camera.
that's hilarious. Aw. We're gonna go ahead and cut to.
Sorry, I had to yell at someone.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
oh, good.
we saw. We enjoyed
Yeah.
the
All right.
we enjoyed your antics.
Sado, Artok, and Lyric. You are
Yeah.
heading towards the Town Master's Hall, correct?
We are.
All right. I would say you are within, 20 feet of the front.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna continue to make our way around the corner towards the front door here.
Okay. Easily
And
enough.
if,
I think
yeah,
the best
if
part
we,
about
if we
all
don't
of this
encounter any axe murderers, we are going to head in, I guess.
I think the best part of all of
I'm
this
gonna
is
go to.
all-
As we get to the door, I'm gonna go to Artok. Yeah, do you know, I just know he's supposed to be in this building. Do you know where in the building he is?
I'm honestly not 100% clear on who Frankie is, let alone where he is.
Yeah, apparently he's some town vendor that's supposed to be top secret. Like I said, I think Trix and somebody else told us about him, and then Miles, the blacksmith, was talking about him, so they said Town Master Hall, but nobody said where in this fucking place.
We can go in and start asking some questions, if you know what I mean. But no, I'm kidding. We're not going to cause any problems. Rather not get thrown in jail again.
I mean, we can light the place on fire.
Put like a little fireball between my fingers, like that's always an option.
We've
For a quick
already tried
escape.
that.
Hey,
Lyric
it's
is just
flammable.
quietly, like half a step behind them, just quietly watching the two, going, "I'm gonna get arrested. I haven't gotten up to so many fucking shenanigans, but today is the day that I'm going to get arrested."
Maybe.
Do we
Loki.
hear you say, do you say that to us, or is that just like under your breath?
No, that's just like
Yes.
under my breath, like in my thoughts. I'm sitting here going, my chaotic ass is finally gonna get arrested.
You were gonna say something, Loki. I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to say it.
I'm just saying it's funny that we're the ones that went on an adventure, and as we're circling back to go to the inn and be safe, everybody else is just running into trouble. This is
I know.
We have the
It's-
shittiest luck.
It's the best. It's the best. All right. As you kind of come around the corner here, you all three notice the hanging sign in front of the town master's hall, and kind of there's a little board that has you didn't really notice this before. There's a couple of things tacked to it, seemingly complaints from the town or from villagers or whatever, talking about different complaints that they've had in the town, different sightings. You can see here that there's it says something about bears sighted. Be on the lookout to the north off the Tribord Trail. Many different kinds of wildlife, different species here. You can go ahead and walk in if you'd like. The door seems open. There's a light inside.
Damn, there's a bear on the loose in the woods. Do you think that's our tree?
If so, then that's one vicious bear tree.
I just look at you both, just like really.
We got high in the
Confused.
woods. I don't know what you're surprised about right now.
There were a couple of people murdered by we think we're like 99% sure it was a tree.
It was definitely a tree.
I just look at them both and like, well, can't say I've gotten high in the woods. Desert, maybe.
Nice.
No trees though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the attack tree was before we got high.
Oh, and I just kind of shake my head and just walk inside. Put the head, pull the hood a little bit further down to mask my face more.
Nice.
Nice. All right. I guess we walk in,
Yeah, we're
Okay.
walking
and
in.
I'm gonna grab that poster of the bear off the wall, and I'm gonna roll it up, and I'm gonna tuck it in my belt.
Oh, you're gonna take the whole thing?
Just that one bear poster.
Okay, you got it. Add a wanted
That's
bear.
not showing stuff in your
uh,
pants, man.
Add a wanted poster, parentheses bear, to your inventory.
All right.
Hey man, you never know when stuff like that might come in handy. All right. As you walk in, there is a very warm atmosphere. You can see it's a pretty big central room here. There's another room kind of off to the right, a couple of doors, and there are many shelves and rows of bookcases. And Artok, you've been here before. You.
Oh, I'm well
are
aware.
familiar. Yeah, yeah. You also see that there is a desk kind of in the corner, with all kinds of papers and books and stuff, just thrown out laid out all over the top of the desk. Nothing seems organized, and there doesn't seem to be anybody in here at the moment. But there is a very large, colorful door, kind of beside the desk, that stands out to you from everything else in the room. It's colored in many, many bright colors, with very odd symbols and designs, like hot pinks and greens and purples and blues, and just very bright, vibrant colors. I'll give you the floor.
Do you think he's behind that door?
I mean, that looks like a door some dude named Frankie would go behind, right?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, if I was a dude named Frankie, I would live behind that door. Just saying.
If you were a dude named Frankie, there'd be a lot more to unpack there.
That's true. I
As
mean,
if there's not enough to unpack already. I'm gonna reach up and open the door. Like I'm
Oh,
gonna push
nice.
past Sato and Ace and Artok and just like through the door.
Yeah. So as soon as you put your hand on the knob and you turn the knob, you hear a click. It's a satisfying sound. You open the door, and there's a wisp that you hear all around you, and then a bing. Very odd. It's like a weird sound to hear in the middle of a very odd. Anyway, it almost sounds like a bell, like somebody rung a bell, and then before you even realize what happens, the darkness in front of you becomes lit, and there is a spiral staircase exposed. Pretty brilliant. It seems to be made out of brass, different pieces of nice filigree designs kind of make the framework as you stare at it in front of you. What would you like to do?
Ooh. Mysterious magical staircase. Up we go.
Is it up or down?
It goes down, right?
Down.
Yes.
Mysterious magical staircase. Down we go.
All right, you got it. So the three
I'm
of you
always
are
down for adventure, you guys. Always down.
all right. Perfect. So let me. Oh no, where is it?
We're never gonna go see Rock Seeker.
Hey, do you guys, as we're
Eventually.
walking down the stairs, I'm gonna be like, you guys think Azel and Talia found Trix and Loki by now? You think they're all good up there?
We're in town. How
Sure,
much
they're
did we get up
fine.
to?
Yeah, they can't get into any kind of trouble. I mean, y'all didn't get up into too much trouble while we were in the forest, so like, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, exactly. And, just between you guys and me, that message I got from my buddy back at the docks, it
Yeah.
specifically said a person in my party is being hunted, so that can't be me then. So I think I'm good, so.
Oh God.
Well, and if it's a person in your party, then it's probably somebody who's with you. So like, as long as we constantly change up who's with you and it's not you, it'll be fine, right?
Yeah, that's the exact theory right there. Exactly.
Also,
I'm
did
Hey,
sorry.
they
alright,
say
hold on.
person
What?
and I point at
What?
Lyric, or person? I like point at like my reptilian appearance.
What are
Well, I'm
both
not
your
human. Is
intelligence
the person
levels?
human? I'm not human. You're not human.
It,
You're
it
not
might have just
human.
been member of the party. Yeah.
I think we're in the clear.
What are
I think
both
the
of
three
your
of us are good.
intelligence levels?
Way more intelligent than this. We're being sarcastic.
Yeah. Exactly. I think the three of us are good. So I mean, it might be better that we're away from those ones. I mean, if somebody's hunting them, I mean, we're safe.
Totally.
Okay,
And
so
I
you
feel
are.
like if somebody's being hunted, they should have warned us before they joined the party, right? Right.
Well, yeah.
I just kind of keep very silent. Just nod my head, like, yep. I
Yeah.
should have done
mean,
that.
That checks out.
I find it best not
You
to
know what,
hang
that
out with
tracks.
hunted people.
That tracks.
Sato, you are reminded that this is a new day.
Yeah.
So you are heading down the spiral staircase, yes? Talking, kind of. on
Yeah.
your way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're talking, we're definitely
Yeah.
not being stealthy at all.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, for sure. So you kind of clunk down the spiral staircase, and in front of you opens a very large room. Cathedral ceilings. The spiral staircase must come down 40, 50 feet. there is a very large room down here. You could even call it a cathedral. It is it is riddled with shelves and cases that have various items all over them. Artak, as soon as you walk in here, you notice that there is a bookcase up way high up against the top, the top of the ceiling. Doesn't really come much down much further than that. There's a ladder that kind of goes way far up, maybe 25, 30 foot, with wheels on it that rolls around on the ground and in between tracks. And you can see there are books, just tomes and tomes and tomes, tons and tons of things here. There are spell scrolls nestled neatly in their little cubby, kind of cut out just for a scroll. You've got barrels, tricks. You notice, tricks. Lyric. As soon as you walk down here, you notice there's barrels on the side of the central aisle here that have arrows and darts kind of in them. Some of them have containers, like glass containers on the end. Sato, you notice as soon as you walk in that there is a fairly large halberd on the wall up back behind the main central counter. It's beautiful and it's double-sided. It has a
halberd or a glaive?
A glaive, sorry. And it has it's two-sided. It has a blade on each end, and it's wrapped in some kind of very finely made red material. It's kind of quilted, almost like a quilted pattern all around it. And it's up high on the wall. And as you approach, as you kind of move in deeper into the room here, you notice the lights all around the room begin to ignite, exposing even more of this vast room to you. A room that seems to be much bigger than anything that should exist here in Phandelver, especially somewhere deep underneath a structure. You feel quite comfortable as you walk in here until there's a sound. In the background, as soon as you walk kind of closer to the back, in the back you hear a lot of plates and it seems like silverware and boxes and just all manner of materials crashing and banging against each other. And all of a sudden, I don't know where you hear "Oh, not again! I spent so much time working on that. I think we have customers. Oh, it's been so long since I had a customer. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Just wait for me. I'm right there."
You got the Jersey accent. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Hey, but
You see from the back there is a short little form. Very short. Maybe a halfling from what you could tell, possibly. He kind of shudders his way out from the back room, and on his shoulder is a rat. You could see it's a fairly large rat, considering the contrast of being on the shoulder of a very little person. And he kind of comes out and makes your greetings. Hello, welcome to Major Look. I'm not sure how you, I've never seen your type before, but hey, it's fine. Come on in. We got lots of stuff, and we could talk to you about our financing program. If that's a thing. What can I do for you today?
This music is perfect.
Yeah.
I
Me and my friends here, I don't know, we're really just window shopping, but you may be able
Window
to...
shopping. That's a good one, buddy. That's a good one, considering we ain't got no windows around here anywhere.
That's
Wow.
definitely
Wow.
fuck. That's definitely something someone said to me around here. I'm upset. It's probably the same guy.
I was specifically looking for a window, too, but we'll see what else you got. I mean, if you got deals, we can talk.
Got all kinds of deals. You can see that we got quite the inventory going on in here. You get a good look around here, buddy. I can see you're a big type here. You like the big weapons, huh? The big weapons with the big heavy things that you like to smash things with. We got lots of those on the wall over here. They got lots of them. You can see there's a big one up there, a big mace on the wall, double-sided. I think it's made out of some kind of like lava rock or something. I don't know. There's another one up there. It looks like a big tooth. I think that's a dragon tooth, maybe from like 1,000 years ago. God, I don't know.
Dragon tooth. I look at Lyric and go, you could use that. Never mind. And then I'm gonna say, I gotta point at the glaive, and I'm going to pick it up and start like spinning it around like Darth Maul style.
So, you want to see the glaive, do you? Well, I'm gonna have to get it up off the wall for you. There, just give me one.
Oh, all right, yeah. So I wait.
You said the books and stuff were up on the like high up or something.
Yeah, they're really high up. Yep.
How high?
When Sato talked to me, I just kind of glared at him and went back to investigating the barrel.
It's funny.
I didn't say nothing.
They're probably like 20 feet up is the lowest shelf, and it's like really it's odd too. It's really high up off the ground, and it's odd to you that it would be that far out of the way. It doesn't seem to be anything underneath it, just a void of things. It's very odd to you. You can't get close to it though. It's like kind of like a empty wall and then a bookcase kind of like way up on the wall. It's very odd.
I'll just look at Sato and I said, "Hey, you might give me a boost real quick." And just kind of like point, see if I can get up on his shoulder real quick.
You gonna do... So Frankie looks over at you trying to make this maneuver. He kind of just stops for a second, looks at Saul and goes, "I haven't had entertainment like this since." It doesn't even matter. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm just gonna stand here and watch.
I just kind of look at him and I wink.
You know what?
I haven't seen anything yet. Have I got up on Sato's shoulders yet?
All right, I'll give him a boost.
Check. Okay.
At this point, I have now turned around and I am leaning an elbow on the barrel and just entertainingly watching them. Like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
17.
All right.
I just want to stand on his shoulders. I'm not like trying to jump off.
Yeah, I got you. You actually, all right. You actually, Lyric, you witness this Dragonborn. You've never seen him so dexterous before. He kind of gets himself up on Sato's hip and then kind of climbs up a little bit harder. Sato, do you do anything here? Like, I have a fantastic visual of him just
I'll just
climbing on you and like, it's perfect.
Yeah, I'll try to like just power lift him up.
Just look down, like hold it right there for a second, big guy. And then I'd like to cast
What is happening?
Levitate.
Oh, that's so funny. All right.
So on top
As
of
you-
how high I'm off the ground
Yeah.
from Sato, give me another 20 feet, and I'd like to go read what.
So
You
as
can
you
go that
begin
far.
to cast the spell, Artok, there is a building vibration, and then
no.
you hear a. It's kind of like it's very odd. It kind of catches you off guard, but it's definitely like a. As the spell just doesn't seem to activate.
Oh,
serious?
Yes.
Anti-spell magic stealing zone.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
That was amazing.
Did y'all hear that? Wah wah wah.
You can see just like
That's
pure
right out of I
confusion
Dream a
on my
Genie.
face for a minute, and it's starting to sink in. Like, okay, and I just get visibly angry.
Yeah, so Frankie looks at you, goes, I could have warned you, but it's just way more entertaining to just watch you try and do it. It's fine. Do you want to book from up there? Do you want to see what we got? He kind of waves his hand and a ladder falls down.
Did you waste a spell
Right in front of
slot
you.
on that for-
Does that waste a
He did
spell
not.
slot?
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to do that to you.
You should.
But there,
Or just like climb off Sato, grumbling, and just start climbing up and start looking at.
He as he walks away, Frankie just shaking his head like, just walking away.
I'm
Pass by
stifling
Lyric,
a laugh.
getting my breath. Oh,
Like
kill.
straight up. Lyric is trying her best not to laugh at these two.
It's funny. Artok,
Yes.
roll a perception check for me. I'm gonna have some fun with this.
I really do need to like find a better way to carry all my books though, at some point. Here,
Ooh, 17.
yeah.
So
carry
you
this.
notice there is a tome, a fairly old tome, Arta. You begin to notice that it has kind of like a black spine with like a very odd like red dragon scale feel like leather to it. The tome itself on the front of it has a triangle with a crescent moon kind of upside to the side, a symbol that you've all come to know as being the order of the Eclipse Knight. And Frankie sees you. He sees you looking at the book. We've had this one here for quite some time. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anybody's interested. This is quite an old tome. I think this is something that the old scouts used to use, and back during the last war, they used to use this. Some of the magicians, the mages, or whatever, they used this on the road, and it helped them kind of get out of trouble, I guess.
I just kind of look at it, fairly interested. I just look down.
Go ahead and link you the card if you want to see it.
Yeah, I'll look at Frankie and say, okay, how much?
Here, let me do that. I'll do it in character stuff.
Okay.
That way I don't interfere with you guys' awesome gift thing going on.
Oh, God.
Let me...
Is it that awesome?
It's pretty awesome. I've been keeping up. I also have about 1,000 item cards on my desktop here, so let me just scroll through. All right.
Problem.
This seems to be, this is what you can make out, Artok.
Look through it and just shaking my head. Like, oh, yeah, very cool. How much for it?
How much you got?
I'll give you 4 silver for it.
4 silver? This guy's a joker. Did you hear this? All 4 silver.
Well, you
Listen,
didn't say nobody wants it.
Yeah, that's true. But well, here's the thing. That book, that came from a really, really deep, dark cavern. Okay, from the south, and it came from a chest. It had a skeleton, a corpse on it, and the corpse was clutching some kind of a medallion. It had some kind of a weird symbol in the middle of it, kind of like a weird eye with the tentacles all around. Very odd looking, if you ask me. And I tend to stay away from things that look like they could probably eat me. So I wouldn't have any of that. But I'll tell you right now, one thing. This book here, it's one of a kind. I haven't seen anything like this. This is the only thing, the only copy that I've ever found of this. I've heard rumors that there's other ones, but this is a one of a kind. I can tell you, I could probably sell this to you probably for about 800 gold pieces. Right now, it's yours.
So you
That's
just
it.
said
That's it.
you've heard there's other ones, but this is one of a kind.
Well, you know, there's other ones floating around in the world, but I have yet to see any of them.
Now I've seen plenty of these.
Well,
this is
this
not
one here
worth
is
that
one
much.
of a kind. Well, this one here's one of a kind. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's got a little bit
It's
of scratches
crap.
on it, but it's fine.
It's crap. You pulled this off a corpse.
Well, that's
Maybe
that's
Harbin
fair,
would be
but-
interested where you got this from.
Well, no. I didn't procure the thing. I mean, I didn't go. You won't find me going down into any holes and nothing, trying to go adventure hunting. No, sir. I got people that does that for me. I stay far.
So you're an
from
accomplice.
an account. Listen,
This
listen.
is contraband
Robin,
here.
even.
You're grave robbing. Who knows if your guy even killed the guy for this?
God damn.
You want to be you want to be involved with this? Fine, by all means. Nobody's gonna come and buy this.
Listen,
Nobody
listen.
around here can use this.
I'll tell you what.
I'll take it off your hands.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. You're awesome, dude. This is great.
This back and forth is fucking hilarious.
It's like, man, Artok went full native. He was like, I've talked to
did.
this guy.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Jesus. Oh man. All right, Artok.
Steal a book?
Frankie leans
What
in
the fuck
close.
just happened?
I know. I don't even have any idea. So
Reeks,
Frankie
you
leans
know
in-
what just happened. This is how you and I survive up here.
That's true.
Like, you went full native. I was fascinated. I was like, this is great. Give me more.
This is actually how it happens. Like
This
we're
is how
we're
all the
giving
time.
you the real vibe here.
This is us on like a
I can-
Saturday if
I
we
can-
walk into the wrong store.
I can feel it, dude. I can feel it. I'm over here with the popcorn, like, yes, man. Let's go.
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jesus. All right. Natural 20. He leans in close, and he kind of
Didn't even need the advantage.
all back up.
Really
Listen,
didn't.
listen. I got this friend. I got this friend that it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. How much do you think? How much do you think this thing's worth? Like, you tell me.
I get-
ballpark.
He's really short, right?
He's really short.
I get down on like my haunches and just get my face like right 4 silver.
Oh, 4 silver. Oh God, I'm gonna die for 4 silver. You realize how much it costs to heat this place? I mean, I gotta go outside. I gotta chop down wood. I gotta bring it down here.
I thought you
gotta
had a guy
throw
for
it in
that.
the fire. And then the whole boiling thing's gotta happen, and through the pipes, and you understand all that stuff works.
Fine. I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah.
5 silver.
Oh, 5 silver.
Please give the man a
Wow.
gold piece. That's wrong.
Oh man. Well, how do I say no to a big dragonborn like yourself? I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm
Big
speechless.
spender.
I'm speechless. 5 silver. God, I don't think I've ever let anything go out of the shop for 5 silver before. But
Just
I mean-
clap him on the shoulder, like probably harder than I should have. It kind of shakes him a little bit.
listen, he's
Like, yeah, first time for everything.
get forward a little bit. Like, you can see him kind of like a little bit. And he kind of brushes him because listen. Since I did this favor for you, you got to do something for me. Just a little thing. Just a little thing. What do you say?
Let's hear the favor first.
All right. It's come to my attention that your little group here is getting ready to disembark on some kind of a quest, a mission, a thing. Well, it just so happens that there's some certain goblin folk that, well, they could use a dirt nap, to put it mildly. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Chris is laughing at me.
You
I'll tell you
killed
what. You
me and Ree with that fucking 5 silver line. For like the past 5 minutes, we've been laughing.
I hate to interrupt you. I hate to interrupt you. He's like, I'll meet you halfway, and I was like, holy shit! Like, that's 200, like 400 gold, 5 silver.
Yeah.
Just fucking-
I'm just saying, like,
His
4
math
gold.
isn't
man.
that great. For the...
Oh man.
Ah.
He says these goblins. Listen, you gotta know. These goblins. They're not in this for themselves. There's a hierarchy. You see, there's a ladder, and at the top of that ladder, there's a whole bunch of slime. You see, and the slime just kind of drips right down those ladder rungs, all the way down onto all the different tiers below them, the goblins, and they got some bugbears working for them, and they got some, I think they even got an ogre or something. I heard they have an ogre, and they have all kinds of wildlife. Like, anyway,
Does that trickle down slime and
there's an amulet. And I would be very, very appreciative if you were to bring back that amulet here to me. It's unmistakable. It's quite beautiful. It was found, well, anyway, a friend of mine needs it back. Okay, let's just say that. A friend of mine needs it back, and it's imperative that he gets it back, okay? And the thing is,
Frankie, you're killing me, man.
it looks
You're
like
killing
it's a
me.
jewel in the middle with kind of two cherubs or angels kind of that kind of like looking out from the corners there. It's very heavenly, almost very godly, if you will.
Frankie, look at me. You think I can kill ogres? Look, I'm interested in books. I'm interested in spells. I can't kill an ogre. My friend here, and I point at Sato, he can kill an ogre.
I bet you've killed a couple of ogres in your time, haven't you?
That
big
being
guy?
said, you want me to put my friend's life at risk. You gotta sweeten the pot for him, too.
Lyric.
And
Oh,
my other
no.
friend over here,
I
Lyric.
would like to point out that I'm the only one here that's actually killed an ogre.
That's funny.
And I point at Lyric too, and she's just as dexterous. And I pull out the orc ears. These are all from her. These are all hers. Her kills.
He looks over at Lyric. Lyric, you're like this like little like innocent looking human right now, right? You're kind of
Oh, I
like
forgot she's
Yeah,
human.
I got the freckles.
Yeah.
I've got the freckles across my face. I do have the white hair bun going
Still
on
calling.
right now.
I'm still
But-
calling him her.
he looks over at Lyric and says, yeah, we all have our secrets, don't we?
Girl, I'm a girl right now.
Oh, I thought you were like the fisherman
No,
guy.
I'm a girl.
Something. Okay.
No. Riggs was fucking with me.
Oh, got it. You did a bit. I missed the bit.
Oh. So he looks over Sato at you, and he says, "Are you in? So what's the deal? Are you in the market for a new weapon? Is that what you want something?
Well, first of all, I want to just let you know, yeah, I've killed thousands of ogres.
I
Thousands.
kind of like look at Sato and kind of so
That,
Frank
because
doesn't say I'm like,
no,
no, like chill out,
ogre
like
gut.
chill out a little bit, too much.
Yeah. In fact, you see this change purse I got? It's made out of ogre.
These dumbasses.
And then I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm interested in what you got here.
All right.
I'm
I guess.
Poor wandering adventurer.
Literally
you're
the only
poor,
one
you
who
say?
killed an ogre.
So how much do you guys do you have gold? Do you have money to purchase goods from this estate?
That was a
mean,
turn
you
of
don't-
phrase,
we've got
Frankie.
skill.
He
It's
has
fine
plenty
if
of
you
money.
don't,
He's
'cause
got
here's the
plenty of
thing.
money.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
I can give to you right now, today, just for you, pre-approved. I got this.
Gotta finance it. For
Finance.
financing, that's when they get you. The
This
financing.
And
This
the
one-time
life
thing. Here's the thing.
leaves
Here's
my
the thing.
body.
No. I'll make a deal. I'll make you a deal. I understand where you're going. I understand a little bit about what you're doing. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, those little bastards, you can kill them all. Kill them all. All right, chop the ears off, chop the legs off, do whatever you want with them. Okay, I'm gonna help you out a little bit here. What do you say? I give each of you 2,000 gold credit line right now, right here today. How about it?
Oh God.
Only one little thing you gotta do. You just gotta sign right here. Just prick your finger, a little bit of blood, no big deal. Just
Oh no.
dab it right here on this paper, on this parchment, and it's fine. You get 2,000 gold right now. You can look around the shop. You can buy some stuff. You can go out and you can have a terrorizing fun time. It's fine.
I'm gonna look at Lyric and Artok and just kind of shrug and say,
Just
I
like
don't know what
shaking
you
my
got.
head slowly, like very quickly, but
No.
like no.
I mean, 2,000 gold is. You guys got stuff here. Do you see that up there? That's a bag of holding up there. Do you guys have one of those? You put lots
Why
of
would
stuff
I
in
need
there.
one of those?
It's like. It's
I just my eyes go really wide.
Yeah, it's a bag of holding. Look at that. See up there? Those are called sending stones. You see, one guy
Yeah,
takes one over
you should
here,
have
and the other guy
Frankie
takes
roll.
one over here, and then you can kind of talk into one, and the other guy hears it from the other one. It's
You
great.
should have
Oh
Frankie
yeah,
roll
that
a
sounds like a
persuasion check.
great time,
Nice.
Frankie. Have these bozos bug me even more than they already do. That sounds
I just
great.
gonna be like, I got a dagger that does that.
Well, this one here has 3 charges per day, which is a little bit special considering a normal sending stone's usually only
Does it
about
have,
one.
does it have call waiting?
Call waited.
How about
You kidding
roaming?
me?
I'm not sure I understand what that phrase actually means, but I'm assuming maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. If the right price is right, probably does.
Can we, before we finish this up, can we do like a quick break?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can. Let's
Yeah,
take a break right
please.
now. Because
Yeah, we can do it.
everybody's been waiting too, so I kind of want
I
to
just have
circle
to
back
eat.
around here. All right, let's
Yeah.
take a break.
All
right.
Thanks.
Am I driving you all crazy yet?
Hilarious.
No,
I
I'm
fucking love
I'm
it.
like
I
I'm
This
in my
is
element right now.
Amazing.
Nice.
Like,
I am
Great.
if
Lyric
I had
is convinced you guys are fucking stupid, by the way.
if I had a video camera,
Like-
I'd be. Oh wait, I'm streaming.
Yes. It's recorded. Okay.
This has been so much fun.
You guys, I still haven't
Okay.
fixed my OBS, so I don't have an.
Oh, we can hook you up.
That's okay.
I've got it.
I'll be right back,
Gotta
guys.
just download GIFs that I made.
Yeah.
I had all those.
I
stupid-
want y'all to know, as Lyric, as someone who was raised by a guy who leads a criminal underground, is pretty sure you two are about to have your souls taken, and she wants no part of this. And
No, it's perfectly harmless. I promise.
I will
Listen. The worst
say
thing that can happen to you
Artox-
is you'll become
okay,
short-tempered and green with envy. It's fine.
do you remember when he looked at me and was like really convinced I had never killed an ogre? Like literally
Yeah.
really cross her arms and like look down at him here in a minute and just be like, "You want my blood? Come get it."
Oh.
Like, come here, little shit. All right, I have to go pee. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm just marveling at Artok's roll. Even if he'd been rolling with disadvantage, he would have been fine.
I know. It's funny. That's funny. I just wanted to see it happen because there's an anti-magic zone here if you haven't been able to figure it out, which is funny. I kind of wanted him to fall. That would have been great. I would have been like, "Look, Saul, it's your brother over here, always falling and knocking shit over."
Oh no.
What's sad is I don't think anyone currently present gets that aside
Kato
from me.
should. Kato might get that. Fusion would.
Did
I
Fusion
really
show
like
up last
Fusion,
night?
you guys. By the way,
I really like Fusion.
it's a shame. It's a shame that I'm not progging with you guys because you guys have a lot of really good people on this raid. Like
Dude,
Ruck is
Fusion.
awesome. Fusion's awesome.
Fusion has been a godsend. Like
Yeah,
I can
from
tell
what I
a
hear.
Less
huge
Fusion.
difference.
Yeah.
And this is not me trying to be like, we can't do it without Fusion. There is definitely a huge difference between the nights that Fusion is there and the nights that Fusion isn't there.
Oh,
or
I have no
like-
doubt.
It's like herding cats.
You know what it is? It's crazy to consider this, but like even if you're like a top tier raider, like having somebody like calling stuff in the fight like consistently, like
And
the
just-
same every time,
yeah,
like that shit is a
The
huge
way that he
difference.
does it doesn't come across as like, sometimes people will make like fight calls and they can be snippy or cross as snippy. He never comes across as snippy. He always has good ideas. He's always willing to like listen and adjust things based on how our comp is built that day. Like he just comes always in with this plan, and then he's
That's
able
awesome.
to make adjustments to the plan on
Yeah.
the fly, and it feels really good to have that.
Yeah,
And
he's really
you
is,
good.
can feel it when he's not around.
Yeah,
glad he's
sorry,
in
I
the-
caught the tail
in
end
the
of that. But yeah,
Yeah, go
Fusion
for it,
is
Taylor.
he's a really good raid leader, and
Yeah.
it is important to have a solid raid leader.
Yeah,
Which
he's-
we've had
Yep,
some
yep.
okay ones in the past, and we've done okay. But yeah, he's probably one of the best ones we've had in a while.
He showed up
I
like
take
at the
zero
perfect
offense.
moment too, man. Because like
Yeah.
Seda, you remember like we were for like a week before we were like, fuck, man.
Uh,
And then this guy
showed
shows
up.
up and he
Yeah,
just
He
I
showed up
mean-
and he's got all these like
Yeah.
add-ons that like looks at DPS during the fights and helps you figure out who goes where without having to make guesses. Like he just came prepared.
It's
Yo,
like
yeah,
he was
good
sent to
raid
us
leaders
from
are,
on
rare
high.
I'm probably gonna join you guys again on the next raid.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, Quick's back by the way.
Oh, I saw that last night.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have a lot of people, but
Yeah, I was really fucking goddamn tired.
oh, I miss you guys. I really do.
I
legitimately
banded
do.
Ree for the third time in a row on a raid night.
My other egg. I had to do
Oh.
eggs with 2
Oh.
rolls.
Oh god.
One of who? 2.
Poor baby.
I'm probably re-rolling though. I'm probably re-rolling a new class. So.
Roll a mage.
I was going to, but now I hear everybody's gonna be playing a mage. Like, in the next
Everybody
sprint,
wants
which
that
is
fucking
fine.
Everyone's like, I want the arcane intellect buff, and so now everyone's rolling mages.
It's true. It's true.
It's just who gets there first.
We only need 1.
You need like 4 or 5 priests for power infusion. So like, everybody gets a PI.
I want to play a character that uses an ancient
Oh,
and channel
no,
the spirits,
no,
the resentful
bad.
energy of the dead.
Done.
Yes.
No, see, this is one of the characters from the Chinese.
And I have to. One of my character
Anime
arcs.
thing
One of my
that-
character arcs is having to struggle with maintaining my sanity while channeling all of this resentful energy and staying a good.
Yeah, that's a character from one of the
Shut
Chinese
up.
animes that she's been
Shut
obsessed.
up.
Of the
It's not an
three we
anime.
discovered-
It's a book. And an anime.
Oh, it's
Stop it.
funny.
No,
no,
we
there was- what
stumbled
was I gonna say?
across one storyline and discovered that it was based on a book written by the specific author who'd done two others that have both been adapted.
Oh.
No, I had a
And
thought.
her favorite is available as a book, a webcomic, a live-action TV show with a shit ton of episodes, all in Chinese but with dubs, and also an anime with only English dubs.
Are you sure that's Chinese? Everything you said sounds Japanese.
No, it's Chinese.
No, it's Chinese.
Based off of the Chinese mythology of creation.
Like you can cultivate
Cultivating
energy
right.
to be able to become
create,
an immortal.
Is everybody back?
Alex. Oh, there was something I was gonna say before I said I want to create a character that.
Artok,
Okay.
no, bad.
What?
Are we all back?
No, Alex not back. Artok's just being crap.
Okay.
You were gonna say that you would love to have a credit line. Just a little bit of blood. Just a little.
Look, you know, honestly, I know how shops work. I live in America. They practically take my blood anyway.
It's true. That's exactly why it's like, yeah, just what do you want? Blood? Just take it. You know, that's what it's coming down to anyway. You're like, you want to breathe? Pay for it. Like, you need to go to the bathroom? Put some cash in my hand. Oh man. Oh. I know. I need to get back into it.
Also, by the way, is the green with envy a nod toward me?
No, not to. Oh, you have your time.
Yes.
There, it's actually multiple meaninged. Actually, it actually is too. Like for real. Anyway.
Oh,
We all back?
Lyrics muted, but
Why?
Riggs is a
do what you
druid.
wanted to do. Non-Christian.
Ooh, if you play a druid, then you and I can definitely go in together.
But
All three of you can go in together.
I have no, yeah, I'm down with whatever you guys want to do. Like, I have a very open kind of, like, there's like one thing that needs to be a certain way, and that's it.
I have like the story pretty much done. It's just figuring out Roll20 and mechanics of D&D that I have to finish. So,
oh, we're pretty close.
we'll see. I mean, Reeks and I have already figured out like what the plot lines to merge them together before they separate again are going to be. So,
It's gonna be good.
ping,
Wait, is
Uh-oh.
Saint back?
Yeah, I'm back.
ping,
Back?
ping.
That's our talk, not Cookie.
Pong.
Oh dear.
Cookie? You Linus?
Is that us back?
I thought we were back, but we're waiting on Loki
We're waiting
apparently. I
on
was
Ready,
doing roll call and
check.
he didn't answer.
Ah, can you hear me?
Oh,
Oh my god.
There we go.
no!
Bravo.
have to. Okay. Oh God, again.
We are not playing WoW. This is not a raid check.
I've returned.
Oh, look, he's
Just
here.
so you know, we're always playing WoW.
But y'all guys, ready up! Oh my God, I was good. Let's
Come on.
go.
I'm not doing that.
Instinct.
All right.
Help it.
Trix and Loki.
Oh,
Yes, thank you guys for being patient. I knew this was going to be one of those episodes, or one of those sessions, but it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes.
Shots fired. Damn.
Hazel.
Well.
You're not entirely wrong. All right. Loki and Trix, you are very much so hidden in the trees here, covered in mud, along with Trix's very nice, basically make you invisible to the whole world.
Not quite,
spell.
but it makes you really damn hard
Yeah.
to see and fucking impossible to track.
For sure.
Which is
for
going
sure.
to be really interesting when Azel gets to that point of our trail.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. All right. What would you like to do?
Continue sneaking through the tree line towards the end.
Okay. That's easy enough if you guys just want to make it to the end. I'll allow that.
Any objections, Loki?
I'm sorry. What now?
There's one little thing, but we'll get there.
Oh.
Are you guys happy with just kind of going to the end? Is that good?
Oh well, we're trying to head to the blacksmith first, and then we're gonna get.
Why are we going to the blacksmith?
Because there's nice people there, and it's safer to go that way than just cut all the way to the fucking
No,
wood.
we're just cutting through near it because we know if shit goes down, there are allies there.
Well,
the goal is the end.
I kind of know the shopkeeper guy, and he's a good guy, so I don't think he'd mind us sneaking in the back.
Yeah. So as you pass by,
I
sorry.
just want to go to the end, and I want to get clean.
You can, and you could pass
No,
through
no,
these lines of trees
that's
here.
tricks to Loki.
Oh. Gotcha. You notice the little kind of cottage that never really caught your attention before.
Ah.
Yes. You can see there is a flower kind of wreath made up of wildflowers, really pretty purples and pinks and whites, hung over the door of this very tiny little cottage.
Has
and you
that
can see
always been there?
it's hard to say,
We would
but
know, I
just
guess.
for now, like you've looked at it, like you since you're passing by, I figured I would go ahead and describe it to you.
Okay.
It's a single window in the front, very little, tiny little cottage, and above the door, there's an inscription. It's like carved out of a piece of like solid walnut, kind of right above the door, with a little nail in the bottom of it, with the flower wreath hanging off the nail, and the inscription says, "In service."
In service?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. And beside that, there is a kind of a rocky, ruined shrine, it looks like. As you begin to pass by here, you can make out, at one point, this seemed to be some kind of like maybe a statue or some kind of maybe monument to something. And it has long since been...
Why are there angry
destroyed.
cows rigs?
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's in the distance. The
It
rain
makes
has
them
come
very
down just a little.
unhappy.
They do sound unhappy. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and let you guys continue to the end if you'd like.
I'm just gonna be moving towards the end.
I'm gonna be
Does
slightly
Loki say or do
distracted by
anything?
the funny colors of the wreath. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think those colors. Purple's not a common colored flowers, is it?
Not that I know of. But more importantly, let's get to safety. Let's get to safety. Let's take note of that.
All right. You guys are heading back into the inn.
Yep.
Oh God. There we go.
You just need token storage somewhere.
I have it on every screen, so it's a little trick. The stuff the part of the screen that you guys don't see is where I store all my stuff.
Oh, I know. But like,
Let me do this. I'm sorry, 1 second here.
Oh, where did Zasira wind up?
I think
She is
stayed at the
upstairs,
inn.
sleeping.
Oh, well, that's not where her token is.
Oh crap! Hold on. Oh no, she's awake. I'm sorry. She's having a nice long breakfast here by herself in the inn. She did
At
not
least there's
follow
someone who
Lyric
could tell
to
us
the-
that someone went out looking for us.
Yeah. So when you walk in here, you can see Toblin. Oh my God, I messed this up bad. Hold on.
You're all good.
I did not prep this. My apologies.
Shame, 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 shame.
There we go. Woo. All right. Good lord. All right. As you walk into the inn here, Loki and Trix, you see Toblin kind of doing his normal, walking around, kind of cleaning stuff up. Seems to be communicating with Zasira a little bit. You kind of walk over and you hear them just talking. And he notices you walk in. And he says, "Oh, he says, you know, I believe a couple of your friends were looking for you two. They
What?
left a little bit ago. Yeah. I think they were concerned and they were looking for you. So
And I'm just kind of standing, you're like arms out, just like ew, ew, ew. Now that I'm finally out of the wet.
Zasira is shoveling like a big spoonful, like forkful of eggs in her mouth. Gives you a smile.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna wander in, and I'm gonna ask Toblin if he's got some towels, because we need to take a bath.
Oh, of
Or a
course.
bath.
Because you guys are, wow, I didn't realize it was that bad out there. Listen,
we
if you
may
guys
have,
would just stay right there for 1 second. Just don't walk on the rug. Just 1 second here.
We may have possibly fallen in the mud at one point.
Kind of walks back. You know, there's a bathhouse down the road.
I don't think that's
And
a friendly area to go in right now.
Oh,
there's
really?
Yeah,
There's
something
some creepy
shady
people over
going on
there.
there.
Oh,
People in long black outfits. And didn't they have some kind of symbol or something?
Yeah, moon
Something
or
with
something.
a moon?
You see, there's people causing problems for Tom and Leanne at the bathhouse.
All I know is there was a bunch of people there. They acted really creepy, and I got really bad vibes from them.
Huh? Interesting. I'll have to head over there and make sure that
I
everything's all right.
wouldn't go alone.
Really? Why do you say that?
Well, we saw the people, and they kind of gave off some weird vibes because we were thinking about going to the bathhouse, and then when we saw them, we changed our mind, we kept going, and they closed the door, and then we decided, you know what, these people give off bad vibes, let's go back to the inn, and we climbed over a fence to take a shortcut through the woods, and then the door opened real fast, and we fell in the mud, and then the dude came out, and he was obviously looking for someone, and it was really, really creepy.
Does sound suspicious. I'm gonna have to. I'll tell you what. Listen, don't worry about that. I'll go over to me and Miles. Miles and I. We'll go have a look.
Well, what worries me is he went back the way we came in, back towards the board trail thing. And that's the pathway we went. If anyone was following us, they might have run into them.
Yeah, do you know where everybody else went? Like, all I see is Zaziras.
From what I understand, they were going to see our good friend Frankie.
Oh no, not Frankie.
He has he's a shop down in Harbin's. It's very peculiar, but
Do you know if anyone went north?
Gosh, it's hard to say, Trix. To be honest with you, I know that a couple of your pals they went out the front, but like I said, I kind of I lost sight of them pretty quickly. It's been raining buckets out there for as long as I can remember.
I'm still standing with my arms out to the side, just kind of like,
Yeah.
ugh.
He kind of throws you like a couple of towels, and he says, you know, if you have a change of clothes, it would probably be better. I mean, that mud is caked on there. Like you're gonna have to do something about that. I think you're just totally filthy, just filthy.
I'm mostly just, like trying to gauge where it's not going to drip on things and get it
Gotcha.
off my face.
Yeah.
I look over at Loki with do we stay here or do we go looking for them? Because if we go looking for them, they could come back and then go back out looking for us, and that just creates an infinite loop. And I just kind of have this frown on my face.
You can see that Trix is really, really thinking. She's trying to put this together. I mean, Frankie's isn't too far away. You might be able to catch up with your party.
They may have been worried that we left. I mean, if we got to go out there anyway, it would be much point taking a bath now. If we wanted to catch up.
I just gotta kind of wipe off the worst from my face at least.
We should also warn about those weird guys, just in case.
I'm really worried if they went north.
They shouldn't have followed us.
That'd be a bad decision if they did. I'll tell you that. I can tell you another thing though. Talia and Azel, I think they've went to visit Frankie before the other group did or something, because they kind of left. They left at different times. So, or maybe I would think it was before. Maybe it could have been after. I can't remember now. It was a little bit ago. But I think they're both at Frankie's.
Riggs, how long has it been since I cast a spell? Because it wouldn't have taken that long to go through the woods.
No, you probably still have it active.
Well, I mean, like, for how much longer, roughly?
What do you plan on doing with it?
It's a 1 hour spell, because this is something Trix would be thinking.
You have it for a while, yeah. You have it for
So I could use, like, what, 10 minutes?
Probably another half hour.
Okay, at least another half hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got a little while before my thing wears off. Do you want to go see where the creepy dude in the black went? And see if maybe we can make sure nobody ran into him?
I'd much rather regroup. Now that I know somebody might be looking for us, it's better if we
But if they were successful in figuring out what direction we went, unlike us trying to find Azel,
I mean, it was raining
we could
so
at least
hard
go to the
outside.
intersection and look while we still have this.
I really don't want to go up to that creepy place again. I think the best thing is to regroup and see if anybody has split up before we assume someone did.
Well, I think nothing else we need to decide before we leave, so that Toblin here can let anyone who comes back know exactly where we went.
He's like,
so we can avoid this problem again.
I'll tell him. Listen, if I see any shady characters, I'll let you know here. You don't realize it right now, but you seven are probably the strongest thing in this town. So, you know.
Hey, look, Trix. It's better. We know they're supposed to be at Frankie's. We know where Frankie's is. We'll just go there real quick. And if the whole group's not there, then we can worry about whether or not someone followed us or not. Instead of going on a wild goose chase again looking for Azel, like we did before, just get lost anyway. I feel like we'll get ourselves in more trouble. I think we should just go to where they're all at.
Not even a 5-minute trip up to the intersection and then back down south to Frankie's? Just 5 minutes. Just to look.
You really want to go and check, don't you?
Yes.
I'll feel better if I go with you.
You can see her kind of like what I'm doing here with the pointer fingers poking at each other, kind of as a nervous tick.
Fine, it's safer if I go with you.
Okay, so we'll go up to the intersection, no further than the intersection, and then go to Frankie's. Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
gonna look over
I love
to
this.
Tobla and be like, if anybody comes, tell us we went to the intersection. I'm gonna say it loud enough, and I'm kind of gonna nod my head to Zazira.
Yes, our talk exactly like that, Ree. You can use that gift if you want. Only with more of a nervous face.
That's awesome.
All right, out adventure, and we go again.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and turn to Talia and Azel. Quickly.
You're looking
Second
way
ring.
too excited about that.
I have like a couple of clarifying questions. I know what I wanted. Since we're kind of going back in time
Yes.
a little bit.
Little
Back
bit. Just a little
in
bit.
time.
All right. Okay, you should be able to see the map here.
Yes.
All right. Talia. The last that you looked, you didn't see anybody here. Surprisingly enough.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is come to like, I guess this is kind of the center of this little clearing area where the
Yes.
trees are. Okay, I'm gonna come to the center and I'm gonna kneel down, and I'm going to say, shake, and I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to make a sphere around me where the ground trembles. See if I can maybe startle somebody into making a noise.
For sure.
Or maybe hear something that sounds off, or something to give me an idea of what's happening around.
So smart. Okay. Very cool. What's the red?
It's it says
30
range
feet.
30 feet, and it just says harmless tremors in the ground. I would like to do it in a 30-foot radius circle, so like 15, right? 15.
How big are the
I don't know how that
squares
works.
on this map,
They are
considering how
not-
small the buildings are?
Yeah, so they're not 5 feet.
Yeah, I knew that.
Obviously. There is a scale
I think it's at the
on the
bottom,
bottom,
right.
but you can use that if
Looks
you
like roughly 20 feet, so 1.5 squares.
Okay, so yeah, then I just want to do like a 1.5 square circle. However I can do that. I want to do my thing, shake the ground around me.
It'd probably be like all the that's where you're in, and all the squares adjacent to you, both diagonally and up, down, left, right.
Hey, are you the DM? No.
Yeah, you can absolutely. All right. We'll go ahead and centralize it here.
Okay.
And we'll say that it goes out to a circumference of like maybe from here. You know what? We have these things now. Why am I not using them?
I don't see what you're doing.
I know it's. What are you doing, Reed? All right, let me premium assets.
He's got circle tokens that have stuff on it.
This would be way easier. My apologies. 1 second.
Sorry, I didn't.
That's way too big. But hold on 1 second. There. We'll give you a little bit more,
I don't.
just to make it worth your while.
That sir.
Oh, you don't.
We don't see the circle.
Oh,
Oh!
wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll the ground. Let's
All right. As you do, Azel,
Yep.
you begin to hear a very strange sound around, kind of to your northeast a little bit here, as the ground begins to vibrate and rock and rattle. It's almost as if there's an earthquake happening, Azel, right now. Happening. It's starting, beginning. This town possibly could be in for disaster. Like, what would you like to do?
Can I discern where it could be coming from?
You can. Yeah, it's coming from up on the hill where Talia is, actually.
I'm invisible. Can't see me.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's coming from up on the hill.
All I know is that Talia left
It's-
and the ground started shaking.
You know what? This is really close. Well, to your mind, maybe not necessarily. To your mind, this is kind of close to that area where the hole was in the ground, isn't it?
Oh no.
So something could be happening here, Azel.
Oh no.
I am going to make a beeline to where I think it's coming from and just start screaming, Talia! Talia, what's going on? Talia! Where are you?"
Earthquake!
Can I see him?
You can. He's running.
When he gets to me,
his arms in the air.
when he gets to me, because I'm crouched down, I would like to jerk my head up, and while still invisible, fling myself at his midsection to knock him down and slap my hand over.
That wouldn't be
Nice.
contested. I
Yeah,
wouldn't even know
roll
it's
roll a dex check. With advantage. Azel, roll a dex save with disadvantage. Excuse me.
Dex save with disadvantage. It'd be hilarious if I actually get this.
Fail!
Oh, look at that. All right. Talia,
We're just knocking each other over all over the place today, aren't
He's
we?
invisible, by the way. I
Success.
just got hit by
Yes.
an unnatural force.
Azel, you just You were just taken down to the ground by some kind of specter or spirit. You are.
And my hand is
Prone.
covering his mouth, so he can't talk.
Yeah, you're knocked prone and you can't speak. Somehow you're silenced. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hiss "shut up" at him,
Nice, nice.
and I'm gonna try to listen, hoping he shuts up when I say that. And I'm gonna try to listen, see if I hear anyone else making noise.
For 1 second, you hear footsteps running in a westerly direction.
West.
Yeah.
West this way.
You don't necessarily see anything, but you do hear
No.
something
West this way.
moving away.
I follow the footsteps.
All right, it's moving this direction.
I'm chasing them, chasing the sound of the footsteps.
You're still invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll a
What the-
perception check.
What the fuck
Okay,
just
okay.
happened? I don't know. Oh
Yeah,
God.
now you are no longer being like compressed, Azel.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll with advantage.
It's all right. It's all right.
Is there any
Um,
way that I know I heard footsteps? Maybe.
You are terrified right now, sir, because you are being haunted.
Oh God! Why did I choose the subclass? And I haven't even started it yet.
Talia,
Yes.
you with an 11, it's really hard to make out the direction that it moved in, but you could see that there is a form moving back towards the bathhouse.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, freeze everyone in place. I have a rules question.
Sure.
Can gate and destroy water temporarily make a dead zone in the rain?
Yes.
Okay. I want to
believe.
cast it over the head of the person running.
It's really far away.
Okay. I don't know
What's the
what
distance on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah, he's really, really far. Probably just out of range. And also, like, you can barely make out the figure, let alone, like, his exact position, like, in the world, you know?
I can barely make
So-
out.
Yeah, with...
Okay, screw it. If I can barely make out the figure, can I throw a sacred flame at him? Never
like I
does
said,
anything
he's
good for-
really far.
It's 60
like, you
feet.
are... Oh, it is 60 feet?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's really far.
Okay.
You can try. I tell you what. I'll let you do it. Let me.
I never
Let me
roll
see
good
here.
on this, ever.
Two,
I've only
three,
ever
four,
rolled a
five.
1 on the attack on
Um,
this thing.
I'm gonna say for the sake of it, only because you didn't. Your roll was kind of lower. That you're not. That you wouldn't have pinpoint accuracy with this.
That's
so
okay.
if you want to roll, if you want to try and do this, then his save is gonna be with advantage.
That's okay.
Okay.
I just want to throw it at him. Like, even
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I miss,
that's a
I
good idea.
miss. Because
Okay.
obviously I'm chasing him after. I'm just trying to slow him down.
Yeah. No, I got it. This is great. All right. Wow. Okay. What is it?
I'll save these 4.
Okay. Yeah, he saves. It was a success, so he apparently just a little bit too far out of range for you.
I'm gonna rock by my foot.
I'm sorry?
There a rock by my foot.
There absolutely is.
I'm gonna scoop up a rock and I'm gonna throw it in his direction. I know I'm not even gonna come close because he's so far away.
Yeah.
But I'm mad now, so I'm just gonna throw it out at him.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Okay.
Or an
Nat
acrobatics.
20. Nat
Which one?
20.
Strength or acrobatic?
Whatever you choose. If you have a proficiency, you can use it.
Well, I get a acrobatics and a throw to strength, so let's
There you go.
9.
A 9. So you hear it hit the tree kind of closest to you.
Okay.
Bounce off. It was a good try. All right. What would you like to do?
Well, now that I can't see, so like I saw him run back towards the bathhouse, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, now I'm
A little
feeling
bit.
now I'm
Right.
feeling petty, and I can't chase him anymore. I want to storm back in this direction and cast that destroy water spell over Hazel instead.
That is hilarious.
You
Because I'm mad
are a bitch.
that I'm being petty.
Azel,
Uh-huh.
there is a very odd thing happening right now. You are being haunted, probably being possessed. You've definitely been silenced. And right now, it seems like the sky is just falling right on you.
What the
What would you
fuck?
like to do?
What?
I'm gonna just start laughing and drop my invisibility. I'm just like standing over here by him, just laughing.
What's happening to me?
I'm gonna hold my hand out like, come on, dude, it's alright.
Was that you?
Are you gonna expose? You like let him know it's you?
I dropped the invisibility and I'm just laughing my ass off. I'm just holding my hand out to him.
Azel, you have been duped, sir.
Don't do that again.
Why were you yelling?
I felt an earthquake and you weren't around me.
Come on, let's go find the others. I'm gonna like
Last
push him.
time you left on your own, it caused problems.
I'm gonna start pushing him in the direction of the inn. Like, let's go find the others. We can talk about this.
But what about... Okay.
I saw him
Perfect.
run off in the
Whoa,
direction of the
whoa, whoa, whoa,
bathhouse.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, I'm
Don't
just...
go all the way to the end.
Yeah, you guys
we're
moved
about to
really
go back
far.
out.
Yeah.
How far would they be able to get?
Are you guys turning around and heading back?
Yes.
Probably like there. Yeah, it's fine. All right. You are heading back to the inn. Trix and Loki, you are heading out.
Yes. To go north to the intersection and then to Frankie.
Yes,
All right. Let me.
that's what I got myself talked into. Yeah.
All right. Trix and
That's
Loki.
exactly what it is, Sato. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
What did I miss? Oh my god. Jesus.
Cusco.
All right. Trix and Loki. You walk out of the inn here. What would you like to do?
Head
Wow.
north
Okay.
carefully, because creepy
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. So as you begin to head north, you see two forms kind of in front of you in the distance.
Yeah, one of them is laughing her head off.
Yeah, one of them seems to be moving around in weird ways. Her head seems to be maybe she's hurt or something, but her head seems to be moving in like different odd positions,
I
up
am
and down and back and forth.
fully...
Her spine
pissed
seems to be
off
bent in
right
weird
now.
ways. Like she
I'm
is
just
bent
gonna
over at
kinda-
one point. Trix. She's bent over at one point, and then you see her stand up straight, and then she bends over again. It's very odd.
I am fucking
Stop her.
pissed off right now. And if Talia could hear me, she'd just hear muttering, I fucking saved you from a dungeon. I saved everybody from a fucking dungeon. And this
It's
is
almost
what I
like they're
fucking
siblings or something.
get."
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna kind of lean to Loki, like, what? Do we want to stay on the path that we're running into those two, or step to the
Let's-
side and see?
Let's hide in the bushes over here and see who they are.
Oh my god!
Yeah, let's just. This is suspicious looking. Let's just stay to the side, just long enough to see who the hell this is. Our luck has been shitty so far.
Oh my god.
Funny. All right, Trix and Loki, you begin to, or I'm sorry, rather, Talia and Azel, you begin to walk towards the inn here.
As we were walking, every time that I start to calm down, I'll glance at Azel and then just start laughing again.
At what
Trick-
point do we
Trix and
hear the
Azel.
laughter?
Now I was gonna say, like, probably right now you begin to hear a familiar voice in Talia, and at first you seemed like she was in distress, but now you can tell that she's absolutely just lost it. She's stuck in a laugh circle. Yeah.
Someone use hideous laughter on her?
No.
Hazel seems to be walking behind her with like his
Actually,
hands down and his
that's not
back
a
slightly
bad
bent,
fucking idea.
his shoulders down a little bit, like he's defeated.
I guess I'm gonna pop out this is like.
I'm just
I'm
gonna kind of
surprised.
look
I'm like,
sideways at Loki and then follow him out.
And Talia has a heart attack.
But
hey,
they pop out and surprise
surprise.
me.
Because we probably
Wait,
just
wait.
look like we've just appeared from fucking nowhere.
If they pop out and surprise me, is that what they're doing?
I don't know.
Not surprised, but kind of like a hi.
Oh no, 'cause
Hey,
I have a
I'm
response
sorry.
to this if they do this.
Can we purple monkey dishwasher for like
Oh.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, just 2
Is his
minutes. I'm
stomach
sorry.
upset or something?
No.
Gotta help Lynn.
Okay, well I'll tell you what. Well, we
I
will come
definitely
back.
have something I want to do.
Yeah,
Surprise
we'll
me.
definitely come back. I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and just go to the other creek for now. Since oh God, where's my stuff?
In that case. Okay.
All right.
So Frankie just offered all of us to sign a contract if we give him a drop of blood, right?
So basically, he looks at the three of you. He sees Sato eyeing up that double-sided glaive, that double-edged glaive there. He sees Artak flipping through this really, really interesting old tome, and he sees Lyric kind of standing there, looking around, taking everything in, just the size of the room and stuff, and realizing that he's just offered you like basically a credit card. You just have a credit line here. All it takes is just a little bit of blood, just a little prick of blood. It's fine. You know, and listen. If you pay it all back within like a fortnight, then you know, there's no extra nothing. It's just $2,000,
Sorry, I'm back.
you're good. And it's not even that bad. Listen. The only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to not pay me. Because if you don't pay me, then we got a problem, you see, because then you're gonna you know, you're gonna have a little issue with Frankie here. We don't want to have an issue with Frankie, okay? Frankie's your friend, okay? He's your pal. He's gonna give you all the things you need to be good adventures on your journey.
About how tall is Frankie?
He is
About how tall is Frankie?
probably 3 foot.
Okay.
He's very
I'm
tall.
gonna-
He's very short.
Since Artak and Sato are like, you know, distracted and kind of like talking to themselves about this whole deal situation, I'm gonna like unlean from the barrel, cross my arms across my chest, especially since they're like, yeah, she killed an ogre, and he just kind of scoffed at me. And I really am gonna wander up to him, and I'm gonna lean down, and I'm gonna go for my normal cheery voice, and I'm gonna just look at him and be like, I'll tell you what, Frankie.
Oh no.
If you want my blood, come and get it.
Oh no.
Listen.
Doesn't make that sound any more sexy.
Look. I'm just trying to help you out. Is all. You know.
It sounds like you're needing our help. So, you heard we're going on some sort of adventure. Is that what I heard?
Yeah. You're going to look for some rock finder or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
guy.
the rock seeker. Yeah. And this ogre that you're looking for in this necklace, right? It's where Rock Seeker is.
I couldn't tell you to be exact, but I'm assuming that those greedy little green guys we absolutely hate. Because goblins are evil
So,
things.
you need this necklace, right?
I do. My friend needs a necklace more than me. See, I kind of.
Okay. So what's your friend giving you for the necklace?
It's kind of on a need-to-know basis.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Is this necklace deal of yours worth more than, say, I'm gonna look at Artak, and then I'm gonna look over at Sato, a weird sharp stick thing and a disintegrating book?
Well, I'd say it's probably worth a whole hell of a lot more than that. But I gotta make a
Oh, so
living
it's worth more
somehow, right?
than that to
I mean,
you.
I
Well,
can't
if it's
give
worth
this
more
stuff
than that
away.
to you, what else can you give us for going and getting this necklace of yours?
Oh man, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Look.
Mhm.
Do you see this set of dice right here? Let me show you something cool. Let me see.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
close,
What do
get
your
close.
dice do?
Yeah, you see this? You see this dice here? Here, let me show you something really cool little trick.
Mhm.
See, when you roll this dice, watch what
Uh-huh.
happens when you roll it. He rolls the die, and it goes to 1.
Uh-huh.
Six-sided die. It turns to 1. There's a little skull for the 1 symbol.
Uh-huh.
He says, watch you get. He rolls it, and it's a 6. And he says, I bet you like a gold piece. I bet you a gold piece that I can roll 1 again right now. How about that?
I want you to make it roll a 3.
A 3? You want me to make it roll a 3? Well, look at this thing over here. This candle. We got this really cool looking candle. It burns for a really, really long time. You can put it in your lantern. You don't have to worry about it for a while. It's fine. It's fine. You know what else we have? Look at this lockpick set. You see this lockpick set here? This is
Do
made
I
out of
look like I need to
dragon
pick a
bones.
lock?
Maybe not. But you might have a friend. You might have a friend who needs it. Now this thing here, it has 3 charges, right? And what you can do is you can concentrate really, really hard on when you're trying to pick that lock, and you can expend a charge to get advantage.
Ah, I see.
It's really good. It's a nice little lockpick set. Got
Look
it
at
from
Zato and just like mouth advantage.
Yeah. You know what else? You know what else I can provide? I didn't even
That
tell
mean?
you guys about this. For a
Uh-huh.
small fee, I
A
can
small
look at.
fee.
For a small fee, I can look at any kind of gear you got from any kind of place you got it, with a couple little exceptions. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, I can look at it and I can give you a really good description of what it does. I can tell you maybe even where it came from or who might have had it before you.
Oh. You mean
So, if
you
you have
can't? I'm gonna look over at our talk. Identify it.
Well, you see, this form of identification is a little bit more refined than your traditional everyday kind of wizard thing that you do. You know, I can sit here right now. It looks like you got a what's that on your back there, you big guy? Some kind of a weird shield. Like I said, like anything you have, you just bring it to good old Frankie here. Frankie can utter a couple of words for you and figure out exactly what that little devil does.
Well,
But
that
I'm
sounds
gonna
cool enough.
show
But
some interest.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'll be honest. I don't really see anything in here that's worth going to fight an ogre for.
Oh man, back in the day, I would have went through 2 boulder mules for this. Possibly an all mule drive. Probably would have been a better bet, but you know the BMW of the I used to sell carts and stuff, you know, like oxen and carts and stuff. And let me tell you right now,
He's a used
I
cart salesman.
I would never ever take anything less than like a K for like an all mule drive cart with like a harness enough for like 2.
All mule drive.
Yeah, all mule drive.
Love it.
It's a little bit better than 2 mule drive. It kind of gets you a little bit easier around corners and whatnot. And we got the off dirt mule. Those are for sale too.
Stop.
We got the two mule drive front mule. They kind of go a little bit faster than the other ones.
Riggs!
The rear mule
I
drive.
love it. I love every part of this. As
So
Frankie
if you
goes
look-
off
let him-
on
let him do
mules,
his
I'm gonna
spiel.
go,
You know, that's
I'm gonna go
the
start
thing.
investigating shells again.
If you're looking for a cart, if you're looking for oxen, I got oxen too. I got it all. Anyway, you just let me know what you need. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys to it here. You just think about the credit line here. If you, like I said, it won't cost you anything extra. Nothing. It's just a little bit of reassurance on my end, a little bit of your blood, just so I know I'm getting paid back. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen to you. Nothing bad.
What happens when we don't pay?
You just get short-tempered and green with envy. It's not a
Oh.
big, huge deal. Not a big deal. Just short-tempered and green with envy. I like. It's like I said. It's a fairly a reasonable arrangement. You know, for
I kind of want someone to take the deal just to see what happens.
Oh, I already know what happens. That was enough of a clue for me, man. But
Sato's seriously considering it, but I am not doing it
Did he
alone.
say-
So
did he say you get short-tempered and green with envy?
yeah,
That
short-tempered
is
and green
what
with
he
envy.
said.
Yeah. It's like I said. It's,
I'm gonna get a mischievous smile on my face, and I'm just gonna turn green.
Nice. He jumps back about 2 feet. Oh my gosh! Saul, did you see that? Listen, there's a.
See
I
what?
have to ask.
I'm gonna pretend like I have no idea what he's talking about. See what?
Your skin.
What's wrong with my skin? Explain to me.
Nothing's wrong with your
Just
skin.
look at
Listen,
Sato. They're all racist.
listen.
Yeah,
It
there you
doesn't
go.
matter what color your skin is in here in Frankie's place. You know, we all got different skin. Your skin is just changed right in front of me. So what's that all about? Huh? What's that all
What
about?
are you talking about?
Well, you're not.
about?
I don't have magic. You can't use magic in here per se, but so I'm a little curious. How you got
I
that
don't
on?
know what you're talking about.
He looks over at Sato and Artok, kind of like eyeballs you two.
Do you guys know what he's talking about?
I'm just gonna shrug and say, let's take a look at that glaive. You say you want an ogre hunted, do you? As you can see, we're quite capable.
Nah, man, maybe I gave you guys the wrong idea. Look, there's a whole lot of ogres out there that need to be hunted. Okay, let's get that straight right here, right now. There's all kinds of ogres out there that they need to take a dirt nap. Okay, but here's the thing, I need that amulet more than anything else. Okay, I need you to go and get that amulet wherever it may be. I mean, goblins have it. I know that they gotta have it somewhere. But it's really, really important.
So
I'm gonna
Frankie,
say, all right.
we
So
have
if
something
the
you
three
want.
of us, if the three of us right here, right now, agree to your 2,000 credit deal, that's 6,000 gold.
That's right.
We bring back the amulet for you, and we call it even. Debt paid.
I'd say that's probably a fair deal. Yeah, I think that's
What does
probably
the
a
amulet
range.
look like?
Well, it's kind of has a jewel in the middle of it, and it has it's made out of like gold or something like that, and it has like angels facing to the side. It's a very beautiful piece. Apparently it was from something called the Last Reclaiming, something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
I know a little
God.
bit, but I don't know that much. I'm just an ordinary used mule salesman here.
How sure are you that it's like somewhere where we could come across? Like, is it in another land, another
I'm a
dimension?
little
Is it-
concerned
Well, I can tell you.
with the fact you just said it's from the reclaiming.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea here, I'll tell you a little story about your friend Frankie. Okay, so this little amulet, like the goblins have, it's my belief that they're trying to take it out to someone called the boss. And this guy is a real tough cookie. He's not into anything that you and I are into. This guy just wants death and destruction and the whole world in peril and yada yada yada. Okay, let's just say this: those goblins are probably somewhere between here and there. I'm assuming they're probably hanging out somewhere in a cave, maybe a little settlement somewhere. You could probably track them down easily enough. They rip off just about every traveler they can around these parts. So you gotta make sure you're traveling prepared and armed, and you stay vigilant, which I'm sure you already did if you already made it to Phandelver. Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, you just go and you just find the little bastards, and you set up an ambush. And the more of those little greedy bastards that you kill, the better. You just chop their ears off. You chop the ears off, and you bring them on into town. I think that there's a reward for the ears, so you go ahead and do that. And and you just have yourself a goblin slaying party. All right. And you find that amulet for good old Frankie, and Frankie will be very, very happy and very pleased.
I'm gonna look at
6,000
Lyric
gold
and our
to you.
talk.
Hook you up.
What do you think? You think we can find this fucking amulet?
I'm a little concerned with the fact that it's from the reclaiming and we don't know who's gonna keep it.
Yeah, but
Listen,
We don't know who's looking for it.
concerned. I'm a little concerned, but the question is, how concerned are we?
I think my buddy just wants to like use it as like a decoration or something. To be honest, I don't think he really knows what it is, but maybe he does. Maybe it's better that we talk about something different. You know.
Who's
the
your
thing is-
buddy?
Yeah, that's my next question. Who's your
Oh,
buddy?
I can't really say. You see, you understand, right? Like if somebody were coming and talking about trying to find you all, and like I was like, hey, this one over here, this big one over here, this barbarian type. Yeah, I saw this guy. Yeah, he was, he went down that way, and then you would
Yeah,
come
I
back
have-
here, and you'd be
I'm
all
not
mad at
no doubt.
entirely sure,
You would
Frankie.
sell us out for enough money.
Frankie, I want to assure you right now that there is no amount of gold on this earth you could sell me out for.
Well,
That's,
your southern accent came out a little there.
Sorry.
That could just be the
There's
underdog
not
accent if
enough
you
gold.
want.
My
to
thing is
sell me out
Also,
for.
he
this planet
can't
isn't
sell me
Earth.
out because what's he gonna tell them? Some chick with freckles who turned green was in his shop. Like, where is he gonna find me?
This planet isn't Earth, BTW.
Yeah,
That's a good
I guess
point.
that's true. I guess that's true. Well, I tell you what. Look at this. You guys find the amulet, and you bring it back here, and you put it in Frankie's hand. Okay, you put it right in the palm of my hand, and I will tell you everything else that you need to know. I'll tell you the story about how I came here to this beautiful, beautiful town. Yeah. We'll figure something out. How about that? How about I add a little sweet in the pot for you? Just a little bit. Just if you don't ask any questions, keep it on the just keep it simple. You guys go and you can retrieve an object, you bring it back to good old Frankie, and Frankie make everything right in the world for you.
What's the time limit?
Probably the sooner the better, I'd say. There isn't really per se a time limit, although my friend has been trying to procure this particular piece for a while now.
I gotta look at both of them again. I
No
go
blood exchanged.
6,000 gold, guys.
Yeah, but I'm not giving him my blood.
Can we do the credit without blood? Is there a way to
Well, if I did that, then you could just get all the stuff you wanted, and you could just head on right down out of the Phandelver and down south. For all I know, you could go and tell the boss everything that I got in here. And then the boss comes and sends his cronies down, and we got this big mess. So that's probably not the best thing. You probably just want to, prick your little finger there, just a little bit of barbarian blood. I'm sure you got a lot of it in there, big guy. Just put a little bit on there in the contract, and it's just it's a magical sealing contract. And whenever you come back and you deliver the amulet, and we'll go ahead and we'll just completely get rid of this. I'll unseal the contract, and we'll all be on our way. We'll all be happier. We'll be better friends. We could send each other cards on the holidays. We could see each other for reunions and all that good stuff.
I could sign my name in piss, like in the snow for you.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the urine just doesn't have the same properties. It's all about the life essence, you see. It's just to protect good old Frankie in case y'all decide to pull one over on Frankie, which is people have tried to do in the past. But let me tell you one little thing. It doesn't always happen, isn't that right, Saul? Doesn't always happen. But sometimes it does.
Who is Saul?
Saul, it's my buddy over here. He's
Oh, the
crawling
rat.
around.
The rat.
Yeah,
okay.
he's actually is like sitting like on the.
Sorry, you've been saying Saul, and I'm just like, who's
I
Saul?
know his name is Saul. Yeah.
I didn't even notice the rat till just now.
Yeah,
that somehow makes this
isn't he
entire
cute?
thing worse. He's
Look at his
adorable.
little nose. Yeah, I've had Saul for probably Saul, like 2.5 years now.
He
Something
mentioned
like
the
that.
rat when y'all first got in
Question,
there.
Frankie.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't make the connection.
What was Saul before he was a rat?
Ha. Well, have you seen this really, really nice bag? You can see the embroidery on the top of the bag here. It's a pouch, actually.
You know what,
there's
Frankie? You don't even have to tell me what Saul was before he was a rat. I just want to know, did you have Saul's blood at some point?
Speaking of blood, I got this healing potion. Just came in like a week ago. We got a whole big stack of it here. We got greater healing potion of greater healing. I believe right here for you. If you wanna stock
You know
up,
what,
this
guys?
is the place.
If you want a weird stick axe thing and a scaly book, I guess you just have to risk being rats.
One last question.
No. Saul wasn't. Nah, Saul was. It wasn't anything like that. No.
Uh-huh.
This particular curse. This particular curse isn't anything. Well, I can't
So it
be lying
is
to you. It's pretty
a
freaking.
curse.
It's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad curse. If you don't pay good old Frankie back. Yeah. But here's the thing. Frankie's a man of his word. Okay, and Frankie will always abide by the contract. Okay, so you guys, you go do your thing, and you find the goblins, and you find, whatever you can find, you bring back here to Frankie, and we'll take care of all this. We'll just get rid of it, like it never even happened.
So
You
we
got a
either
credit
bring
line.
you the amulet or pay you back the 6K.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. See this guy here? This guy's got it. Why do everybody always say big dumb barbarian? I never understood that. Like you people are strong and you're big, but I
Wait,
never
hold
understood
on.
the dumb part.
You-
Never.
How the
once.
fuck
Well-
does Frankie know that?
Well, it's Frankie's been around the world a couple of
Hush.
times.
It's funny.
Just saying.
So
All right,
one last
I
Been
gotta-
around the
I
world
gotta
a couple of
maybe,
times, but he's never seen anybody turn green.
Yeah. I gotta invite Lyric and Artok to do a huddle here out of Frankie's ears.
Sure. You guys
Before
go ahead and
that,
talk
though-
amongst yourselves. I'll go over in the corner here and
I want to ask Frankie one more question.
Yeah.
How much is the bag of holding?
Oh, the bag of holding. It's originally about 2,200, but we could probably knock it down to like 1,800 right now for you.
Dear God.
Mm,
That
I
is
mean,
so much gold.
if you want to take the the credit line, I could certainly I could probably hook you up even better. Give you a little bit more bang for your buck, so to speak.
You really want that amulet?
I really do want that amulet. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more imperative to say that I don't want other people to have the amulet. I think that's probably a better, or other things we'll say.
I'm gonna say 2,000 credit. I mean, you're charging 1,800 for a frickin' purse.
I mean, it's a bag of holding. It's got like a whole big vault down inside there, right? Like you could probably.
I mean, that's okay if you wanna, keep your eyeshadow and your lipstick. Maybe.
So here's a story for you, real quick. I gotta tell you, real funny story.
Oh,
I had a customer a couple of years ago. I had a customer called Walter Wheat, and he came in here, and he was trying to find a really, really good space because he needed to be able to go through his operation without anybody knowing about it. Okay, so what he did was he came in here and he saw Frankie. Okay, and Frankie hooked him up with a really nice bag of holding. I mean, this thing's got a huge vault of a basement in there. It's got all kinds of machinery down in there and things. And just between you and me, the guy wasn't he wasn't the sharpest shooter out there, considering what he made. But it's fine because Frankie hooked him up for pretty cheap. And now Walter Weed is somewhere out in the world making all kinds of wonderful gold.
Before I discuss this with my friends, your prices, man, they're so high. 2,000's not gonna get us anything in your shop. And this amulet sounds like it's worth a lot of gold. I would say if we do decide to take your deal, which is not yet determined, I would say 3,000 gold each. Same deal. We bring you back the amulet. We call it even, and one free appraisal.
Oh wow, you really, you guys are really the bargaining type, huh? Your buddy, your dragon buddy, comes in here talking about 5 silver for this book and stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking like what,
I
25%
get it.
more of your original
Yeah.
deal. We're
You
talking
know-
like a small percentage jump, 3,000, 2,000. I'm sure it's all the same to
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, there,
multi-vendor
big
like
guy. I
you.
like you. I like you, and I like Artai, the guy over the dragon guy in the corner, and you, the one that changes the skin color. You too. Yeah, all 3 of you, and your friends, wherever your friends may be. You tell them too. I extend the same offer to them. They come in here, they see Frankie, they get the little prick on the finger. 3K, and I'll go ahead and give you a free appraisal. How about that? Right now. But you got it. You got to sign up because this is like a one-time thing.
And for sure, that whole 9K gets erased if we bring you this amulet.
I could tell you right now that if you bring me that amulet, 9K gone. And you've gained a really, really, really good friend. I'll tell you that much.
All right, I gotta look at Lyric and Artok and just shrug and sort of go, ah.
So one
We've
thing,
been
So-
looking for some gold.
Give us a minute, Frankie.
I'm really trying not to
Artok.
metagame here, Reeks. I'm trying to play this, and it's
What were you
challenging.
gonna say? Go ahead. No, you can tell me what you're gonna say. I think I already do. I already know.
Based
but
on
go
my
ahead.
background with like understanding, magic and that kind of stuff, would I know what kind of things go into making like a bag of holding and all these things that he's saying?
Man,
That I would know, like, I'm not like I don't have a merchant background, but like I would kind of know like material costs potentially.
roll a history check. Let's
Like
see.
if he's
Basically,
really
would you
like,
know how
hit
much a bag
16.
of holding actually
is he how much is he screwing me over essentially?
Gotcha.
Okay, history. All right.
Yeah. Let's see if you can hit a 16.
Nope.
Nope.
It's a pretty hard, like guarded thing, I would say.
Hey Reeks.
Yes.
Given my thing about knowing how shady fucking people can be, can I maybe insight check Frankie
Sure. You absolutely can inside check for
Yeah.
us.
before
much
we
is bullshit
before
mean?
we
What would you like to insight him on? This is awesome, you guys.
He
I hope
doesn't
you're
have
having
a-
fun because I'm
he
having
doesn't have
so
a
much
friend
fun
that
right
lost
now.
it.
I'm frustrating when
I
things is
am-
like good.
I am a little suspicious that he is willing to up the credit limit and give us $9,000 of a credit limit, 9,000 gold of a credit
Mhm.
limit for one necklace.
Yeah.
Either that tells me his prices are out fucking rageous, which they already are. But that also tells me the amulet's worth entirely too much to him, and it's a little sus, especially since he won't tell us.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of inciting, this amulet situation. Like, why is he so desperate for this amulet?
Ooh, I love this. Here, let me roll.
You know what I mean?
He has stats too. So let me
Okay.
roll. Okay. Now you go ahead and
And
roll.
then-
Good God.
24.
Oh my God. Okay, join me in the whisper room.
Yes.
Uh-oh. So,
Good job.
not to metagame prize, but bags of holding are pretty expensive.
Yeah, but I've
Yeah.
also read it today when I've been setting up the other campaign.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say how much, but yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm on the
Or
wrong
just in the
page.
context of
It says
being
here
a
a cheap one's
dragonborn.
2,500. Bag of
Sato.
holding cost. Yeah.
Shut up.
What are you talking? Why are you telling me to shut up?
We're not supposed to know how much things cost.
If we got a history of vendors, Sato's been trading goods on the side of the mountain for years.
Yeah,
He
and how
totally know what
often
a
do you
bag of
come
holding
across
is worth.
bags of holding?
Oh, he may have. Plus, we're talking out of character now, so.
The OOCs. OOC alert. Alert. OOC. Deduct 500.
let me find it.
What the fuck
I
are
thought you
talking
didn't
about?
like
I've only
Isekai.
read the first one. I can't get myself
Oh
excited
dear,
about
you've
the second.
already read the first one.
I'm not excited about the second one. But it's just not entertaining me like the other two are.
Where did I read it? Shit.
Yeah, did you find a price? I'm just looking at a couple sites here. They're all fairly the same. But Sato might actually know.
I mean,
Although,
they
this is out of
changed
character,
it
but
in
I don't.
5.
Yeah, I think he's got pretty reasonable prices as Frankie, dude.
And that's your first mistake. I know
Well,
that from
Yeah, I mean,
my own life, and I know Reeks.
we're
is
not
breaking
paying what he
over.
asks. I wouldn't pay what he asked for anything. I would pay. Obviously, Frankie seems a little desperate here. We can talk him down on the price of probably everything.
Again, y'all aren't talking in the game right now.
Hooray! We're gonna go just a little bit
You're
longer,
not even in the shop.
and then we'll call it. But just a couple of things I want to do before we end tonight, and then that'll be that.
Can we at least do the little surprise thing?
Oh no,
Can we
Yes,
I'm
ask-
we will.
fully set up my
We
surprise.
absolutely will. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things. Okay, Lyric.
I'm gonna be like, all right, Frankie. Hey, Frankie, do you think you could like give me and my friends just like a moment?
Of course, funny change in skin, girl. Let me go over here.
Lyric.
Oh,
There
what a
you go.
beautiful name, Lyric, like a song.
You, I picked it myself.
Yeah. How nice. I tell you, for somebody who can change their skin, I can't even imagine. You know what? I'm gonna go over here. in the corner and just straighten up the taper candles just a little bit because they're looking a little rough. So you guys go ahead and have your moment. You come back and let Frankie know whenever you're good.
Okay. Great. So does he like turn his back to us?
He does. He goes to the other side of the corner
Okay,
of
the
the room.
second he
Basically.
turns
He's
his back to
very
us, I fix my skin and I'm not green anymore. Okay, guys. So he
What do you
is
guys
like super fucking desperate for that amulet.
He wants it pretty bad.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. Desperate for that amulet. Like
So what are you
grasping
thinking?
at straws, desperate for that amulet.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could. I just don't think he's gonna let us walk out of here with stuff.
No,
without-
we're gonna
That's what
have
we
to-
have to
Agree-
try
without
and
a
do.
solid agreement to pay, right?
I really think he's not gonna he's desperate for that amulet, but I don't think he's gonna let us out of here without I don't think he's gonna let us buy anything without agreeing to that stupid contract. But I think he's desperate enough for that amulet. We could probably push it a little.
Yeah, we might.
A
be able to
little
get
by
him.
how much?
I don't know if we can necessarily push the dollar amount because I don't know. Like you're already got us up to 9,000 gold, and I don't want to spend
more
9,000
than
gold.
we've seen in a long
I
time.
don't want to spend 9,000 gold in here and have to spend the next year paying back this weird little fucker. You know, like I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. But I think what we can do is push the time limit of whatever fucking curse he's gonna give us.
Yeah, that could definitely.
If we push the time limit enough, we can figure out how to break it, and then we don't even have to deal with him. But if we find the
Yeah.
amulet, he's gonna fucking forgive it, right?
If we find the amulet, he says.
And I think he's desperate enough for this. I think he's desperate enough for this amulet that when we get the amulet back here, I'm pretty sure we could press him to get the answers to these questions before we turn it over.
Why don't we ask to make that part of the actual
That's
whatever
a good
little
idea.
deal he has? We can get him.
Yeah,
See if we
dear
can
God.
throw in the info into the actual pact.
Okay. Let me. Also, by the way, do not pay full price for fucking anything in this building, okay?
Yeah, he's we're definitely talking him down on all items. Absolutely, we're gonna stretch this 9K.
By the way, Artok, you got him shaken about that stupid book. You shook him down with that one. But no, nothing that he is a bag of holding for 1,800 gold. That's fucking ridiculous. No, absolutely not.
So much.
Y'all gotta remember, she's used to the finer things in life. Nah, this guy's. Hey, Frankie.
Yeah. What's going on here? I'll come.
Okay. Couple of details I want to work out real quick.
Sure. What do you got in mind?
Okay, so One, I want to know what this curse of yours does.
I told you, it turns you short-tempered and green with envy.
Well, I can do that on my own.
That's true. I guess the better way to put it is turns you into something that I hate the most.
Well, that's sad, honestly.
Well, we know it's
Okay,
not a rat
so,
because he loves his rat.
2.
Does he turn people into orcs?
No, honey, no.
Oh, I
2.
do hate orcs. That's for sure. Oh, you're not
I'm
here.
not,
What am I
I'm not
saying?
there. I'm sorry. This is
Okay, you know what, Frankie?
What the
That's
fuck?
I bet
that's
it's
close enough.
goblins.
What is the exact timeline for how long we have to pay you back before this curse gets enacted?
Well, I guess at this moment, Lyric, we just how about we just say this? We'll go ahead and give you the credit. Go ahead, give you the credit and the little gift which comes along with it. And then if you guys go ahead and you bring that amulet back here, we'll just go ahead and remove it.
I want to know how long we have. I know you'll remove it if I bring the amulet back. You'll remove it if I bring the money back. But I want to know how long I have to do that.
Let's say, well, how long do you want?
6 years.
This guy over here, he's a funny
I
one.
like this guy. He's funny. He's real funny. He's real funny. But he's serious.
We'll go ahead and say like a fortnight, like 2 weeks.
Nah, that's not long enough.
That's not long enough. Okay. How about like a month?
No, we have that thing.
Nah. Yeah.
Oh, you have a thing. Okay. I see. Well, what are you thinking? What do you think? Because it's got to be, it's got to be relative.
9,000 gold is a lot of money, and we're looking for one necklace in a lot of fucking goblin caves, man.
Yeah, that's true enough, I guess.
And I mean, how long have you been looking for this amulet exactly?
I've been trying to procure this particular piece for probably the better part of like 6 months.
6 months.
Or maybe like a half a year. Yeah, it's hot.
You, as professional as you are, have been looking for 6 months, and you want us to bring it back in a month?
Well, the thing is, it's not every day that some able-bodied adventurers stumble into a town like this. I gave a couple of people some chances a couple years ago, but they never came back to Frankie. I assume they're probably hanging out in some cave somewhere.
A couple of years ago, I thought you were only looking for 6 months.
Well, looking for this particular item for 6 months. I mean, a couple of years, so give or take, like a couple of years.
We want a year.
You want a year? Oh, that's a long time.
Just in case we can't find the stupid necklace, it gives us time. That's a lot of gold to pay back. That's a lot of work and a lot of jobs we have to do.
That's a real stumper. Yeah. God, I don't know if the magic can actually. I guess I suppose maybe if we pull this down and we take that little bit of that and we put it in there, we switch this word around with that word. Maybe. I could probably do 6 months tops. See, the magic is kind of unstable past that point, so I don't really want you to turn into like a Gila monster or something. You know what I mean?
Gila monsters.
I think I would rather be a Gila monster than whatever you're gonna turn me into.
It's not really the fact of turning into anything as much as it's, a state of mind.
Yeah, and what was Saul's last name?
It's great.
6 months, guys.
Good. Well played, Lyric. Well played.
Ratman.
It's great. Rosenberg.
There you go.
Straight face.
His original name used to be Jimmy.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all think?
awesome.
What do you think, Sato? You think you can cut enough goblin ears to make 9,000 gold in 6 months?
Listen, if you guys find that amulet, it might as well be like a couple of days or whatever. You get word of when that amulet is, and I already have a couple of clues. I could lead you kind of in the right direction there.
So you
And I
do
mean-
have some information for the
Well,
amulet.
I got a little, but you see, I can't really spill the beans until I know you guys are gonna, do the old
Okay,
little
okay,
finger prick
okay.
thing.
I will 6 months. We'll do 6 months. But if we bring you that amulet back and don't pay you back gold, if we bring the amulet back, you have to tell us who you're giving it to.
Wow, that's a hard one there. But it's important
Well,
to me.
I mean,
So
it's
we'll go
insurance
ahead
for
and,
us. We're out here saving the world. You've
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
We're out
I'll
here
tell you
saving
what,
the world. We're not
roll-
going to give it to somebody who's
We
going to
roll a
wanted
use
an
persuasion check.
information clause in
persuasion?
the
Yeah.
blood
a persuasion.
transaction.
You're really going to...
Yeah, roll a persuasion
Okay.
check. I just want to see what
Okay.
happens, just for funs.
Fuck! It's so
Roll an
bad.
advantage.
Wow.
All that
Oh,
fucking
man.
setup,
So
Jay.
bad.
Oh, it's so good. It's
You
so
should
good.
let her have the advantage for the setup.
No.
Oh,
boy.
man.
You have
Oh,
to ask
man.
persuasion. of all things.
Listen. Here's what we'll do for you, Lyric.
Mhm.
You bring me that amulet back here, and I could do something even more better for you. How about
Mhm.
that? I can tell you where that amulet you're wearing came from.
Okay.
How about that? I bet you don't know where it came from.
Oh,
about-
yeah, I know exactly where it came from.
Oh, well, my mistake. What about you, big guy? Is this something on you that maybe you don't know where it came
As far
from?
as Lyric's concerned, it's from her dad, and that's all she needs to know.
Nice.
I mean,
I'll tell you
What's
what.
that
Okay,
shield you
wait,
got
wait.
on your back there, big
Frankie.
guy? What's that?
Frank- Frankie, we'll talk about more information when we get the amulet back here. How about that?
That sounds fantastic, Lyric. Let's just do that.
Okay.
So
we want. Yeah, we'll go with a handshake, a blood shake,
a blood shake sounds fantastic. That sounds
which means we get a drop of your blood too.
Well, what good is that for you guys to have a drop of good old Frankie's blood? I mean,
Oh, if you only knew, maybe we have a curse of our own. My
it's
lizard friend here
Well, my
has
little
some
pouch.
powers.
My little pouch I keep.
It's kind of, you see, it's kind of a one-sided kind of deal. You see,
I mean, what's a drop
you
of your
smart.
blood? Like you said, what could we do with a drop of blood?
I could give you a
Right?
drop of Frankie's blood. That's fine. Listen, though, you can't be going and
Okay.
selling it to nobody. Okay.
Oh, of course not.
Hey,
Because
hey,
they
as
say
long
my
as
blood's
real
the
close to
sweetest.
Frankie, and I just say,
as long as we get the
your
information,
scent.
as long as we get the information when we return the amulet, as long as you give us the information you promise us, we'll give you the drop of blood back.
Sounds like a deal there, big guy. Are we all in agreement here? Is this where we're gonna go?
Yeah, but I'm
9
bringing my
grand, guys.
finger with my own dart.
All right, let me Lyric.
Right.
Jesus. Lyric, Sato, and Artok. All right.
But before I sign it, I want to agree on prices of the items I want. Then it'll fit.
No, we'll negotiate
I don't
that
want
for
to be
3,000 gold
Well,
cheap.
apiece.
listen,
Shit.
I'll give you your credit, right? And then we can just talk about the
No.
prices. It's fine. I'll give you a good
I want
deal.
prices first.
Oh, you guys are the right kind of adventurers, aren't you? Somewhere along the line, somebody did you wrong, and you learned from your mistake. I can see it. I can
What?
see it.
This guy's like sending off so many fucking alarm bells.
I can't believe they're agreeing to this, honestly.
Well,
Frankie.
you asked us to.
Frankie,
Jesus.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I said I kind of want someone to agree to it just to see what happens.
me-
I didn't say
let
you
me-
actually.
I
let
got
me-
3 people agreeing
let
to
me
it.
just shortcut this entire price haggling conversation, Frankie. Okay?
Okay.
I was raised by a smuggler.
Ha, you
Oh,
don't
no.
say. Well, isn't it Frankie's lucky day?
hmm So, like, maybe we could just skip that whole thing. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe we can. What do you say, Saul? Maybe just get a little bit. Listen. We'll just make a couple of good deals. Just as long as Frankie feels like he's making out, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
So what do you have your eyes on here?
We're bringing you the amulet. We're bringing you that amulet, which you really need.
I
So-
do really need. I very much so really need. Yeah.
I really want to meet Frankie.
Yeah, well, he's gonna extend the offer, so anybody who wants a credit line, good old Frankie, can come down and visit him before you guys leave.
My
Yeah, I'm
blood.
gonna pass.
But we can all but just remember, me, Sato, and Artok get out of it by bringing him a necklace.
That's right. Yeah, we do have the get out of debt free necklace deal. That's right.
It's awesome.
No. If we assist,
He ain't getting my blood.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I know that would be. Dude, I was actually trying to get your blood more than anybody else's, Loki. But
No.
no.
Okay,
anyway,
I already have like a list of things I want from Frankie. I'm not gonna lie, like I have a running list in my head of items, like if we can get them.
all right. So first
Right.
things first, just because we're running
Yeah.
on that time of night.
Go ahead and let the jokesters do their thing.
Well, I just wanted to do a couple little things with him, and then we're gonna go over
Okay.
to them, and then we're gonna call it for the night. But real
Cool.
quick, are we gonna do the contract, or are we gonna
Yeah.
wait until next week?
I gotta look at Lyric and Arnock. I mean, if you guys
do you
are
wanna-
in, I'll fucking jump in the pool with you.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you want to
perfect.
go, get your friends, get them down here too. We can just make this one big thing.
Not my blood. No.
Well, I think
No,
the three of us
I-
are good on this deal.
Damn it. Okay. So, are you agreeing
I mean,
to the
if you
contract?
really want to give us more money for this contract, we'll take the more money. But I think 3 drops of adventure blood's enough.
Yeah, it's pretty important. So do we have a deal then?
Yeah, I mean, the others may make a deal with you. You're just gonna have to work out your own contract with them at a different
hmm
point in
Sure,
time.
sure.
I'm gonna pull one of my empty vials out of my little pouch so that we can get his blood too, and I'm just gonna set it on the counter.
Oh wow, he looks at you do that and kind of is just like a little bit scared for a second, like, oh
You get
no,
it back.
what have I
You
got
get it
myself
back
into?
if we get answers. If we get the answers you promised, you get it back.
He looks over
Yeah.
at Saul, and Saul looks back over at him.
Yeah, that rat was definitely a person at some point. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Lyric and Artok and Sato, are you pricking your finger?
All right. Yeah, we're in.
I'm gonna pull,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right.
pull a
Good.
dart out. I'm gonna pull an unpoisoned dart
That's
out.
good.
I don't think I have any poisoned ones right now, anyway.
Take out my
Perfect.
finger.
All right. Sato.
I'll hold out my hand to Lyric because
Not
So-
my
I'll let her
finger
poke
though.
her.
I'm gonna be because I use my hands and I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna like, you know, I'm gonna prick like the side of my arm instead of like my finger or my palm,
That's awesome.
like a dumbass.
Very cool. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So 3K worth of stuff to each. This isn't technically gold, so this doesn't go on your sheet as gold. But you can make
Yeah.
another slot if you want. I think Sato knows how to do it, where you can add
Um,
this as a like
as
ammo. or
credit, we
whatever.
could probably remember
Figure it
credit.
out. Yeah, you can write it down or whatever you want to do. So you each have
Yeah.
three.
Or you
3K
can put
worth
it
of
in.
credit.
You can put it in an EP if you want.
Yeah,
guys.
we don't use EP, so let's just put
Yeah.
it in
Oh,
EP.
that's-
That's a great
yeah.
idea.
It's a good idea. Okay, so at this point, this is the one thing. Sato, your shield. Do you?
Yeah,
you
I'm
have,
gonna
you
get
have
him
a shield. Azel needs to visit Frankie too at some point because you have drumsticks, Azel. Anybody who has anything from the Clue game. This is your.
To. Yeah, well, we made a deal for 9,000 gold and 1 free appraisal. So I'll hand him the shield for the free appraisal.
So
For
he-
each
at
of us, or
Lyric
just
and-
one free appraisal?
Well, I mean, I think we
Probably
only
one.
had the one item that we were
Got my
interested
blood.
in.
Yeah, you only really had one, aside from the drumsticks. and
Well,
your
that's
staff.
not true at all. I just pull out the
Yeah,
staff I have.
yeah.
Oh, the
and
staff.
Frankie's eyes get really big.
And he already identified my mirror for me, so
All right,
Well-
so Sato.
you know what, Frankie? I'm gonna pull my amulet off. You can appraise this too, but if it goes missing, I'm taking your head.
Nice. No, this is perfect.
That's okay.
Okay.
You're gonna give him blood, but okay.
Well, I mean, I already have a card for my druid amulet, but I guess I am curious to know where the fuck my father stole it from. So,
Oh, what happened? Whoops. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, no, the spooky music. Yeah, that was definitely.
I didn't mean to do that. I did that. Anyway, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Sato, do you hand him your shield?
Yeah, I definitely do.
All right. You have to, and you already know this, but you have to be holding it, right? You found out from Artok. for when he looked at it, he found out that you had to be wielding the shield in order for it to be effective.
All right.
So,
I'll definitely,
Are you
strap
gonna
it
just
to my
gonna
arm and- Yeah, I'll strap it to my arm and hold
Okay.
it up for him to see.
Perfect. All right, so he begins to he goes to the back of the cabinet and he grabs a couple of little doodads. It looks like a little silver symbol that he kind of sits down in front of him, and as soon as he sits it down in front of the shield, it kind of starts to glow purple. Designation 1, that designation 1. That's fucking hilarious. That I called you that.
You were doing the opposite, the
oh
other
my
party,
God,
and
I
now we're
know.
flipping it around the other way. That's
I know.
awesome.
What the hell? It's like full circle, man. That's his character in the other campaign. Okay.
Who gets
So-
called Sato all the time?
I
by the way.
call him Sato over there all the time. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Okay. So, Frankie takes his hand, and you can see there's like a purple energy that is kind of beaming off of his hand. As he steps back, he looks at you. He says, "I need just everybody to kind of step back, just a little bit. Step back. This could be. This thing looks pretty serious here, big guy. I don't know where you got this, but he says, let me utter some magic words here. We're gonna go ahead and Supra, Chevy, Cadillac, Mazda, El Camino, mozzarella cheese."
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Fucking love Frankie.
A little bit of sparking happens
I hate
on the
you so
outside
much.
edge of the shield.
Mozzarella cheese.
And then you
I
hear
love
him
him.
All you heard.
kind of once again. He kind of looks around and he
That's
says,
Chevy,
hard
hold
to
on.
suck out.
He says, "Abracadabra, I'm Faba, you're Faba. Kolam, Zoo, Poo Poo Baroo, and down in Goblin Rock. There we go." And a snap.
Now crack 'em up.
And the next thing you know, Sato, there's a sizzle. Give this to you, or we can put it in general or in the character stuff, wherever you'd like. pretty
The card?
funny.
You can put it in general. I think that's fine.
Here, I'll put it in character stuff.
Or in character stuff, yeah.
All right. Let me hold on 1 second here.
This guy's a fucking trip, I swear.
I have a lot of fun writing him.
Yeah, character stuff's fine with the tomb.
Oh, here we go. Here you go.
In
So
my
his
personal
eyes
opinion,
get really, really big. Really, really big. And he begins to sweat profusely, Sato, before he is jetted back and thrown away from the shield and as he kind of gets up.
Interesting.
I can get this thing the hell out of my shop, buddy.
Nice. I gotta say, sure you don't want to look a little deeper.
Listen, there's some stuff going on here that I'm not very familiar with. Listen, I don't know what kind of crazy shenanigans you guys are into, but this shield isn't how do I even say this? From our plane?
Oh no.
So how did you actually get your hands on something like this? I have to
literally found it lying around.
yeah, sounds about right.
Interesting.
We'll throw it out.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna act like I didn't see my entire family and everybody that my family knows and loves just being absolutely slaughtered. We're not gonna forget about all that.
Well, just keep that in mind. I can bring this back anytime.
Of course, big
Did
guy.
he
And
saw
so
his family?
he saw his family being slaughtered when he looked at the shield. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and head back now to the other group and then wrap this up because I know everybody's like, "Oh my
I'm
god!"
fading. I
I know, I
can
am
feel
too.
myself sharking.
Same.
No, you're good.
All right, guys. Let me.
Oh no! What the fuck, Talia? We weren't trying to give you a damn jump scare.
That's
I guess we
hilarious.
inadvertently gave a jump scare by jumping out of the bushes.
With
Because
your
they're just-
concealment spell on.
Yeah, they were
It
just
wasn't
looking.
on purpose.
I mean, they were looking for somebody that was hidden, and then we just popped out of nowhere.
All right, Talia, Trix, Azel, and Loki. This is going to be hilarious.
So I'm laughing, and Azel's behind me when they pop out. How scared do I get?
We just kind of went, hi.
I'm
Is
gonna
it-
say roll a
Surprise.
con save, both Talia and and Hazel.
We
On save.
should we roll a stealth check to see just how fucking
Sure.
hidden we were?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, remember
Remember,
we
you have
added
your
10.
yep. You have your 10.
Okay.
17.
Stealth.
12.
So 20 fucking 5.
And so,
25 and 17.
so I didn't see either one of them. So they really did me a jump startle, huh?
Big time, man.
More
Actually,
so
Okay.
than him.
Even to the point where they
Actually,
jumped out like boom.
With my passive perception, I saw Loki.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a
But
sub.
only a split second before. So,
So-
you didn't really get a scare, but
I'm sitting here laughing my ass off. When they pop
Karma.
out, I let out a little like squeak, and I fling both my hands out like this, and I freeze their clothes.
oh my god, Tricks,
I'm freezing the water in their clothes.
Oh my god.
Tricks, you are. For a second, you were like you had the ball like in your court. You were going for the 3-pointer, you know. You put it up in the air and it was going into the basket, and then right at the last minute, it hits the rim and bounces out.
Oh,
Now
sorry,
you're
I had
stuck there
husband
frozen.
aggro. What?
So you were set up for the 3-point shot, Tricks. Like you were perfect. You had your angle right. You went and shot it, and it just hits the rim and bounces out.
I freaked out and went like this and froze all the water in y'all's clothes.
Yeah, you are stiff, frozen stiff, momentarily, and no longer laughing because you
And I'm
just
just like-
scared them. Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm so sorry, and I start like trying to like break the ice off of her clothes because it's just ice. It breaks really
Yeah, it's
easy.
just ice.
So I'm like trying to
Yeah,
break
you
the
just break it.
clothes so she can move.
And it's mud and water and ice. It's gross. Yeah. It's like big pieces of mud just falling off.
You can tell
So-
she's starting to get a little mentally overwhelmed.
And I'm just
So
like,
Hazel is just gonna push past everybody, grumbling, saying, "Oh, good, it's you guys. Let's."
I'm gonna
I'm
like,
frozen solid here, like, hey, buddy, hey, if you could help me out.
Let's go, guys.
It's awesome.
I'm
Well,
gonna keep breaking the ice on Trix and be like, where did you go? We couldn't find you anywhere. And then I'm gonna start breaking Loki's ice.
Nice.
we went north and then to the bathhouse and then the creepy dude and then through the woods back to the end.
We were looking for Hazel, and we ran into some weird creepy guy, and I
He
guess
was
we came out
really
here.
suspicious that I didn't like him.
We're looking for Azel. Wait, I saw that guy. Azel, wait.
Can we talk about this inside the nice warm inn, please?
Yes, sure. And I'm gonna start shooing them back down the road while still trying to like brush ice off of them.
Nice. Nice. All right. I guess that's a good good place as any to stop it for the evening. If everybody's happy with that.
I'm okay with that.
Do we want to try to
Yeah,
have
good.
the discussion about the dude
Mm-mm.
while it's still fresh in our
that's
memories?
tomorrow. That's a next Saturday problem.
Okay.
That's the next-
Yeah.
It's already
Well
been
played,
3.5 hours of streaming.
Yeah.
So.
We've gone for a while tonight. Thank you guys. It was fun tonight.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.